Okay, now let's just wait for the. And still waiting for the notification.
Okay, so now I've got to get rid of the emojis.
Yep, the emojis, post, and then pin the link.
Yeah.
And then we're away. Notification. I'm still waiting.
The emojis are gone.
Yep.
Now I have to post the link.
Mm-hmm.
Emojis are gone.
Yep.
And I've got to post the link over there. Okay. Okay, the message is pinned. Now I have to make you the co-host.
Mm-hmm.
And what else am I missing? I don't think I'm missing anything, am I?
No, you pinned.
Yep.
The emojis are gone.
Yep.
You pinned and you posted the link. You only need to. It's only 3 things.
Okay.
So we're away.
Took me what, about 5 minutes?
Yeah,
So Dominic, how you doing?
I'm all right. Yeah. As our day's starting to get shorter now. So that's a real problematic situation.
Right. I'm going to go over here to my other computer. I'm going to check and see if I am actually live.
You are. You are.
Yep, I are. Okay.
Because I posted something in the chat. So
Well, the question should be is where is everybody?
yeah, exactly. Well, AZ is usually the first one in. So
I imagine people got things they're doing, you know?
mm. Well, it's what, Thursday afternoon over there?
Yeah. Did you see Matt posted a thing on it as farewell notice?
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought it was
I
pretty.
made my comment. Yeah, I made my comment. Yeah, caught up on all the posts and everything. So unfortunately, I had a couple of things I was going to talk about, but because I had them yesterday afternoon, I've totally forgot them. So I'm going to have to start writing them down. So I've got something to talk about here.
Yeah.
Yeah, surely there's someone out there. Yep.
Junk mail today. Bunch of it.
Oh, yeah, I hate that. I'd rather junk mail than bills, though. But yeah, watching the clock. We've been on for 5 minutes and there is nobody.
Don't know what that is. And this is
Yeah.
junk, I think.
Mm. Yeah. Mm.
What the heck's the Xfinity one?
Mm.
And it comes in Spanish. What the hell is that?
Oh, finally, we got someone. Hello, Lance. Finally got someone in the chat.
Hey, Laura, Lance,
Lance. Oh, it
Lance.
starts with L.
Yeah, yeah.
Close enough. It starts with L.
This whole junk mail is
Yeah.
in Spanish.
Mm.
Say goodbye, Xfinity.
What?
You got to tell him you don't speak Spanish. Oh, here he is.
I just got a junk mail in the mail, and it was all written in Spanish.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll happen.
You must get that a lot down there in Florida, don't you?
Not junk. No, not really. I get Spanish ads every great once in a while on my YouTube, but that's about
Mm.
it. But
Yep.
it's usually because I'm VPNing into some other region, and so I'll get like if I go into the UK on my computer, all of a sudden I'll get all nothing but UK ads. Thinks I'm in the United Kingdom.
Yep.
We're up at Stag here, up at Stag, and we'll give you a call there once we're all secured.
Like when I was VPN into Australia, I kept getting what's that cell phone?
Vegemite ads.
No, it was that cell phone company,
Telstra.
you guys.
Telstra.
Yeah, I kept getting Telstra ads. I was like, what the fuck? And then I forgot I had my VPN turned on in Australia. I was like, that's why.
Mm. That'd be it. Yep.
What'd you do today, Justin? Anything?
Uh, went out and cleaned the backyard up because the dogs are constantly fucking trashing it, plus all the leaves from the trees.
So how did you celebrate Sarah's birthday?
Well, we haven't done anything yet because she's not off. She had to work today.
So you
Okay.
taking her to dinner tonight or what?
No, we're doing something this weekend when the kids are gone.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. The
So-
kids are going to be away, right?
Yeah, they're leaving on tomorrow night. And then we're gonna go do something either tomorrow night or Saturday.
So this is going to be known as Sarah's weekend.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yep.
We were
There are-
talking, Dominic and I were talking about Matt's little farewell invitation.
Video.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Video.
I was laughing about that. With he put all the clapping and shit in the video.
Yeah, I thought that was hilarious. Especially the amount of clapping Tim got.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was like
Tim was silent.
You heard some boos and just a couple people clapping.
Well, it wasn't even, it was little kids talking, you know?
Yeah. Hello, Laura.
Yeah, it was pretty
Laura's
cool.
here.
What's up, Laura? Lance, I think Lance was in the chat.
Yeah,
Can't see it at the moment. But
you can.
yeah, it was pretty funny.
Yep. I gave him my 2 cents worth.
Yeah, I gotta find out if we're doing something tomorrow night. Well, probably not tomorrow night because we got to take the kids down to camp.
Mhm.
So that's gonna be a little trek. But most likely it'll be Saturday. So I might not be able to do my show this weekend. We'll have to wait and see.
Well, Tim should be able to carry it on, shouldn't he?
Oh,
Tim's not gonna-
definitely. Tim can.
He would, but he's not gonna take over.
He's kind of withdrawn lately, hasn't he?
Well, no, it's just Tim's not really motivated to grow his channel. He kind of is just there to whenever he feels like it. he does something, you know?
And here's David.
Shut up, Justin.
You shut up.
Thank fuck it's January. Yep.
Oh dear.
How you doing, David?
Okay. Give me
Yeah,
1 second.
finally getting better.
Yeah.
Well, good. That's good to hear.
Yeah.
Got a big fluffy sheep on.
They can't see
Ooh,
fluffy sheep.
Yeah, big oodie, whatever they're called.
Moody.
Keep me warm.
Yeah, so most likely we're gonna do something Saturday night, so I probably won't be doing my show. I'm gonna talk to Sarah tonight and see what we're doing, exactly what time frame we're doing.
Yay, no Justin show.
Shut up. You're not even there half the time anyway, you're sleeping.
Rejoice.
and there's Tim. There's Tim, the man of the hour, the star
Rejoice.
of Northeast Drones Productions. Goodbye, Swan Song.
I'm sure Matt will be back after a few months.
Yeah, as I said, if he's not back by April, when
Good
the
evening,
when
Tim.
daylight saving ends, it's going to be a long, cold winter for all of us.
Some people just get burnt out and then they'll take a little break
Ah,
and then they'll get motivated again.
Understandably,
Dominic.
understandably, yes,
You had a mat bump.
yeah. That's where I got it.
Yes.
That's where I got started from.
Can't wait.
It's just been downhill since then.
I'm getting.
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
getting. You know them gold plaques that Laura got.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm getting one of them saying I survived and didn't get a mat bump. My channel survived. I'll leave you in the capable hands of Laura.
I did survive, right?
Yep.
Well, I don't want to talk to that Justin.
So yeah, once I figure out tonight what I'm doing, then I'll let everybody know.
Mhm.
I'll put
I've
something on my,
corrected that for you, Laura.
I'll put something on my community tab.
Oh, right, Dominic.
I've put the appropriate times and dates in for your Sunday live stream.
The chat.
6 a.m. the following.
Blame chat, whatever it's called.
Okay. Settle down. Oh, wow. Well, thank you very much for that fantastic reception. As a lot of you may be aware already, that this week will be my last live show for a while. I know, sorry. I know. All right. But rest assured that probably in the near future I'll probably pop on and do a show here and there. I have been advised by my production team who sits over there, and well, of course I'm going to mention you. You've been an integral part of the show. You know you haven't got a job after this, don't you? Yeah? Anyway, they've advised me that the show will be recorded in front of a live studio audience, just like the ones we have here tonight. Beautiful people. Fantastic. Oh dear. So what that'll actually mean is that people can interact in the chat, right? So there's a chat on the right-hand side, and you can type in there and have a chat to us.
What's up, Tim,
Chat
Edward?
and have a bit of a laugh with us. And also, if you want to pop in on the panel, that would be awesome. The link to the panel will be on the top. It'll be pinned to the top. So if you want to pop on, there's a lot of people in the chat there that I'd like to meet face to face. It's been a long time. There's been a lot of people who have been there for a long time too. So we really appreciate that. It'll be fantastic to catch up with everyone. Speaking of panels, I guess, you know, we're going to have the usual suspects on there. We're going to have Justin on. We're going to have Tom probably, and Dom definitely, and maybe Dre might pop in if he's going to put his 2 cents worth in. And as I said, and anyone else who wants to pop in on the chat, that would be fantastic, and onto the panel, that'd be great. And of course, I'll be there as well. And we can't forget
There you go.
the most important person, Mr. Tim Jackson. Anyway, Tim will be on, and he's going to be doing a segment this week. He's not aware of it at the moment, but I'll chat to him. And it's going to be called Tim's Chow Down, where he'll be discussing with everybody just how much he leaves on his plate after dinner of the night time. So we'll be looking forward to that segment. Anyway, hopefully everyone can join us on the weekend for one last time for a while. And as I said, pop in on the panel if you can. It'll be bloody great to see everybody. And hopefully you can join us then. All right, so I shall see everybody on the weekend. How's that? All right, take care all. Ciao for now. Bye-bye.
You know, Matt. Matt loves Tim. He gave him his own little special segment in that.
Mm.
That was pretty funny though.
Hello, Edward. Oh.
Tim was supposed to go out on a date or something.
That was pretty
Ooh.
funny. Yes, he had a date. Was it last night or today?
I don't know. I guess he didn't go. So
It says he didn't go.
it is what it is.
It was a mail order bride, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Well, it's not really a date at that point. You're just buying it.
Yeah. Depends on how much. Yeah, well, if you're spending that amount of money, you'd certainly have to go, wouldn't you? Yeah. Mm.
What
That was pretty funny though, Matt.
No, definitely.
do you mean? Was I not listening to him? When did he say he was going out on a date? I don't remember that.
Mm.
Couple of days ago, Justin.
Yeah, he
I
did.
must have missed it as
Then I
well.
probably wasn't on a panel with him
Yes,
when he
she
said it.
was.
No, I wasn't.
Yes,
When was
she
this?
was. Paul,
Okay, clip that little, find the bit and the clip it.
no, he can go find it himself, but he was definitely there.
Well, whose live show was it?
Paul's.
What day?
I can't remember what day.
Jeez.
Was within the last couple of days.
Not listening to poor old Tim.
Well, then I must admit I might have been doing something when he was talking about it, though, because I don't remember him saying that.
Yeah, he just kind of glazed over it. He didn't make a big deal out of it.
Oh, okay. Interesting then.
Yeah, it was interesting. But I was waiting to hear that the Laura says that he didn't even go, so we can't hear the aftermath, you know?
Mm.
I didn't say that. Tim said that in the chat.
Yeah, Tim
Oh,
just
okay.
Tim did.
Tim
Okay.
said it. Yeah. You've just got to get out there.
He says he's happier just to keep the money in his pocket, I guess.
Mm.
But he described her. He said she sent him pictures, and he said she looked good. So We don't know the full story there. Tim, you want to tell us? Tim says Justin never listens to me anyway.
Mm.
Whatever. I probably was doing something at the time when he was talking about it. If I was on the panel.
Excuses.
Mm.
Hello, Bluey. Where did you come from?
But yeah, like I said, it's for Tim, if I find out, I'll find out tonight what mine and Sarah's plans are tomorrow or Saturday. I'll let you know. I'll put something on my community tab and I'll message you and let you know.
Yeah, they
What
got
do
a
y'all?
birthday romantic weekend plan.
Mm.
Did
I
you
said
buy her
some-
some new lingerie there, Justin, or what?
Oh, we're gonna go do all that stuff on Saturday. I believe it's Saturday. Tomorrow night we have to take the kids to camp, so
Is that a drive or no?
it's about an hour and a half each way.
Oh,
It's a little bit of a drive.
Just around the corner.
It's not too far. Now, once you get through the construction area, then it's just wide open highway after you get through that one little area in Lake Wales.
Yeah.
Justin, check
There
I
your
you
had to-
check your messages, Justin.
Get another screen. Friday morning.
Hey, Donald's here.
Donald.
That's so freaky as that video I just said Justin's got Donald in it.
Who
Donald,
made that short?
I found a program that does it. It takes your live streams and cuts them into shorts.
Oh, interesting.
Mm.
Hmm.
Do you want me to send you the video, Donald? Because I ain't uploading it.
Yes. I'm guessing the AI somehow detects the most handsome person on the stream and clips it.
I would have. I'd be almost like that. I'd be saying the most entertaining person on the panel.
so in this particular case with our show, they'd be clipping out the parrot on the top up there, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
No, they were talking about many types of tits. That's what I think he picked up on.
And what's coming up as tips anyway, TIP.
Yeah. Tips.
Nothing beats a good PG tips.
Mm.
I'm gonna let mine cool down a minute. Did you do us both the same?
No. Yours is chocolate.
That looks small to what was in the box.
It's sat in like that.
Okay.
Interesting.
I got a whole Christmas pudding.
Mm.
I bought Laura a new T-shirt today.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Yeah, it was Gremlins. It says, "Do not feed me after midnight," and I'm going to put underneath it, especially alcohol.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
everybody told her to lay off on the captain.
Yep.
Mum and Dad got home to the bottle today.
Yeah,
So
they
did-
were.
So did the kids tell everybody and the family about you drinking on live?
They didn't need to.
They didn't need
Oh,
to.
did they ever release the block?
No. Video's been taken down. She's restricted from clipping videos. Can't monetize for 6 months.
Okay, did they? Okay, what was the? I'd never heard why. Did they?
The
give
last-
reason why?
Oh, let me.
The last 84 seconds, something in the last 84 seconds. But we can't get the video back to find out what it is.
Hmm.
You said it was someone threatening someone.
Yeah, threatening child.
I've just
Someone threatening. But
Someone, it was. I think it was. It had to do with someone commenting
yeah,
on
threatening of a minor or something. Laura's got the
Yeah.
email somewhere. But we can't edit. We got asked to edit the last 84 seconds out. But the video's too big to be edited by YouTube video editor, so it's gone.
Yeah, it's 5 minutes over.
It's gone. If you hadn't done that last 84 seconds, you'd have been fine.
Well, what you
Mm.
should do is turn around and tell YouTube that you can't edit, like on their request. Feel free to go ahead and take the last 84 seconds off.
They won't do that. You have to do it yourself.
Hmm.
They don't actually go in and edit your videos for you. You have to do
No.
it yourself. They'll just
Yep.
remove the video. That's the only thing they do with videos. They either remove them or put them back. That's it.
And you
They
don't.
have-
Yeah, you don't have a copy of it.
I was gonna say you don't save a local copy when you're streaming, do you?
No, I am starting this season though, so be careful.
Honestly, though, the last hour that stream got a little out of hand. I don't know if I would even try re-uploading it.
Yeah,
'Cause
I'm
then
not
they might
even
get her
sure
for
if,
something else.
I'm not even sure if no, I didn't see that. I was on a break, wasn't I? And I just popped on for a
Mm.
minute and said
Yeah.
stop drinking.
Yeah, something like that. You were on your lunch break, I think.
Yeah, was that in the last 84 seconds?
Probably not.
I'll be left by
No.
the end.
Oh, I was just thinking maybe
Oh, yeah, I
maybe
think-
because Donald came on.
Yeah, the last 84 seconds I said stop drinking or I'm gonna take a knife to an infant.
Mm.
Jesus Christ, here we go.
Yeah.
Paul, say goodbye to your stream.
Oh,
Man,
Dominic,
I
To
could
be
kill
honest,
I
somebody
could kill a
clearly
baby
reported.
Ruth right now.
Yeah, somebody clearly reported it. So
Yeah.
although
Or
it is not
AI.
although it's not illegal to cuss at a baby, it is frowned upon.
Yes.
It's my most watched freaking live stream, apart from the ones I've botted on.
yeah, she lost all the views.
Oh, Dominic, I got a thought of the day for you. We could
Mhm.
get
Holy-
crime to zero if we just got rid of all laws.
Holy crap.
About it.
Justin had a thought. It was a stupid thought, but it was a thought.
Justin, where have you got the book from? Can you bin it, please?
Yeah.
You confused by that one?
Yeah, return the book back.
Think about it. You could get crime to 0% if you just got rid of all laws.
No, we get it. We just don't
It's- yeah.
understand why you would want to.
Yeah.
Well, I know Donald got that.
Well, yeah.
No, I did.
No,
get it.
we got it.
Everybody got it. It's not funny and it's not really interesting.
Oh my God.
You have to look at it this way.
But if you get rid of all laws,
Justin, take your book back to the dollar store.
Yeah, it's anarchy.
If you really,
Yeah.
really, really wants to get crime levels down, just kill everybody.
Well, you can't spell happiness without penis, right?
Start with the babies.
no comment on that last one. Yep. Hello, darkness, my old friend. It was the sound of silence.
Mm.
Well, send it to Tim and maybe he can
You know,
fix it.
while I'm here, I might as well open up my vacation
That'll be a bit
video
hard
and
when I've deleted it.
do some more
Ah.
editing on it.
But send what to Tim?
The video.
Mark.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
There was a slight problem with that little idea of sending it to anyone. The only person that could actually watch it back and edit it was Laura. Yeah, but she couldn't watch the last 84 seconds because it was already blank. We had to cut it out. We had to. So, if we'd have sent it to Justin or anyone, unless they gave Laura Laura gave her details over.
Mm.
Yeah, and she don't
Well-
trust anybody to do that.
She doesn't even trust me.
Exactly.
I can give you access.
But anyway,
Hello.
in other news, it's over with. It was
Yep.
sold last. It was sold last year. No, this year.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
no,
is,
so I,
last
I
year.
was actually going to edit out up to the fireworks.
Yeah, because it seemed to go off the rails. I went. It actually it was more than off the rails after that. It was an absolute train wreck.
Well, I actually clicked the download button after the stream,
Mhm.
but it doesn't instantly download because it's still processing.
Hmm.
And even now, it's still processing. You
No,
can't go
now-
to your channel
No.
content.
No,
download
now
now.
it won't download because
Now it won't download. But when I go to my downloads, it's been removed.
No.
Right, but
We
on
have
Laura-
YouTube Premium, so we can download to watch later, which is
Right,
what I
now-
plan to do.
on Laura's channel content when she goes to her channel and goes to content and
Gone.
No, the download they took download button away from me.
She can't download at all. She
Not even her own videos.
She can't clip or download. I don't know about your own video.
that's what I'm saying. Go to your own channel content and beside your videos, there's a like the three dots, and you
Not
can
on that-
promote,
For
edit.
some
and
strange
download.
reason on that video they took the download button away.
Mm.
Shit.
And plus, it's not
Dominic,
there anymore.
Dominic, are expensive paintings just trading cards for rich people?
Good point. That one's a good point. Yeah.
Nope, it's
Dustin,
money
is
laundering.
Sarah home?
It's money laundering.
It is.
Yeah. As I said, that's good. That one is a good point.
I've always wondered about paintings, man, because some of them it's like you see. You ever seen the one with the robot that's constantly pulling the paint back? You get these
Mhm.
people in the comments. Oh, it's just so devastating. I'm crying. Like it's a fucking robotic arm pulling paint back. Really?
No, it's not
Yeah, I
pulling
know.
paint back. It was pulling the oil back, and the oil was
Or whatever it
lubricating.
was. Yeah.
The oil
Yeah,
was
lub-
lubricating its own stuff, but it was not able to keep up. So eventually, it was going to wear out and die, and it did.
Right.
Mm.
But the comments were hilarious. And everything.
But it's the equivalent of kicking one of those robotic dogs. It's like, yeah, it looks
Why is that so small?
sad, but that's
Mm.
all you.
For a bigger copy of that.
Right.
You got it.
Hmm.
Dominic, don't take this the wrong way. But Dominic, shut up!
It's the other
Ow.
Dominic. Yep.
Thank
Now-
you.
Laura,
Some of
can
us
you-
have headphones on, please.
Can you go back and can you watch your video all except for that last bit?
No, Scott watch it all now.
It's all now because I deleted it.
She deleted it.
Good point, Wedge. Good point.
Oh, you deleted it now.
Yeah.
It was the best way around it
I
for
don't know.
everyone involved.
I think I could have solved it,
Let's just
but it's probably better that it doesn't exist anymore.
let's
That's
just
what I
leave
said.
A
it
little
with
bit
the
I
beginner.
saw.
Yeah,
I'm glad
yeah.
it don't exist anymore.
Yeah.
Well,
We
that's
don't-
that's
Just
what I
about to
said.
say, let's just leave it with where Jimmy Hoffa is.
Well, that's what I said from the beginning. Because if you go and re-upload it, they might find something else they didn't like about it. You really think they sat and watched 5 or 6 hours of video? If a live person reviewed it, they probably skimmed through it.
Well, put it
If
this
you-
way: if they did, then the person that sat and watched the 6 hours is probably taking the rest of the year off.
Well, what I'm
Hmm.
saying is because either somebody reported it and flagged a specific point in the show,
No, neither is that.
or AI picked up on something
Mhm.
and flagged it, and that's the only part they watched. They didn't sit and watch the whole fucking 6 hours.
Good question, Dre. Why is Paul out of focus?
I wouldn't be surprised if their algorithm doesn't pick up on certain phrases, though.
Mhm.
Flag it. And so half the time you probably don't realize it because they turn around and don't do anything about it because they realize it might have been taken out of context or whatever.
Yeah, I am out of focus.
Just turn your camera off, turn it back on.
Well, the other thing I could do is take this lens off here.
SD filter.
Yeah, he's got a freaking ND
ND
filter.
filter.
Here,
ND
I'm
filter.
gonna,
Close
remind
enough.
me later. Go
I
here.
was going to say something and I've just gone blank.
There.
That's
Can't have been
better.
that important.
Is it better now?
By comparison, yes.
No.
Here you went in focus. Well, you're in focus for a second.
Don't know. I'm completely blank.
See, it's dramatic when you go into.
Yeah.
Much better.
Downbound with your sign traffic, Roger. We just have the Ivor right there. She's arriving.
Ooh, that looks mysterious.
Mm.
I don't know. Is it me or black and white photos just generally look better than color photos? I always thought black and white looked better.
Well, you have more
Yeah,
contrast.
Yeah, and you can convey more emotions with the whole grayscale thing.
Do you ever think that maybe Paul is just Bigfoot and his blood just blurry?
Moved it down.
Maybe.
Seems like every Bigfoot video, yeah.
I think it would have been cool to be born back in like 1940 when the entire world was black and white.
Are you saying that in terms of the camera quality, or
No, I'm talking about when the
just
world was black and white.
Are you
don't see
talking
the-
socially or the camera?
that's what I
No,
mean? All
no,
the
you don't-
ideology of people is black and white
I'm not
because there's
getting
so
involved in
many
this debate.
nuances now.
Donald's
in-
now black and white, right?
Yeah, we live in a world of nuance. Everything was just black and white back then.
You don't have to speak French.
I get really frustrated because every single or every second word these days it's a nuanced approach. So
What do you mean by
it
that,
seems to be-
Dom?
It just seems to be the latest buzzword. Everybody needs to use the word nuance.
And what do you
Your
mean by
nuance
buzzword?
for
Nuance is basically where, as I said, where there's more shades of grey than just black and white. You get stuck in the shadows.
I feel like your
sometimes.
nuanced approach is really redundant.
Yes.
Very shallow.
I'm thinking
pedantic.
that's very anti-honeybee of you, Dominic, to use the phrase buzzword. That's inherently speciest against honeybees.
But everybody gets offended by everything these days.
Who can use a bigger word?
It's insexual.
Hey, there's a probe lens going.
Not to probe somebody's
Okay.
pizza.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a close up.
What in the God darn hell?
Nothing like that school pizza.
Yep.
It is getting really close.
Yep.
Is it my imagination or is that a focus?
It's slightly out of focus.
Yes.
Well, the focus is set way close to the tip of the lens there.
Hmm.
So parts
So
of it
it
is in
kind,
focus,
kind
but-
of like when you're using that lens, it fades in, right?
It's got, we were talking about this earlier today. It's got such a shallow depth of field on it depth of field that you'll have one little band that's in focus and everything further than that is out of focus. Everything closer is going to be out of focus. And it's just such a narrow band that
Hmm.
it's
Can we just zoom in on the problem?
dial in. Like there, bam, focus and hit.
What the? Ew, that's not wrong.
Yeah, that looked kind
Kind of. Yeah. No. Thank you. Therapy.
of. See, if you look at the edges there as it was coming across the side of the pizza on the left,
Yeah, I think somebody needs to call the
bits of it
therapist and
was
see
in
if they're in.
focus.
favorite, I'd pepper bomb back in. There's one more, but I need you to send him.
It's up there.
Yeah, I need you to send him so I can do the door.
But you see what I mean about use that and it just makes the small, like makes the food look like a landscape.
Mm,
So go up, start.
Yeah,
interesting thought.
yeah.
Oh, they both go in on their own. You just stick the stick in and move nibbles.
Dang it, pizza sounds really good right
Yeah,
now.
I think we all do, Wedge.
Doing sandwiches for dinner.
There you go.
I'm doing
The other
chili
two,
and tamales.
Ooh, tamales
I
sounds
had
good.
chicken.
I
Gonna
had
have a
pizza
tamale in a
chips.
minute.
This is a combination of chicken and smoked pork as the filling for the.
Well, I've been
Tamale.
eating a chicken for the last couple of
No
days.
one noticed it.
Has anybody looked at David's picture recently?
Anybody what?
My background.
Don't see a background.
I don't
There
even
is
see
no
you.
background. There's
Why do you have? Oh, he's got mine.
Yeah, it says don't encourage him.
Oh. I didn't realize that.
Hey,
was-
Tim.
oh, it's your background. He added to it. I see.
That's copyright.
Yeah.
Actually, I've edited over 75% of it because I had to put a bigger white background around it and then add writing to it. So,
Mm.
fair use.
No,
actually,
you have to
no,
do-
it's not.
You have to do 75% of the logo itself, not around the logo.
No, because the white background is part of my logo.
Nope, it's not transformative.
And I just want to
Nope.
point out Infinity Gaming, copyright. There's so many
Okay.
bloody channels called that.
Hey, what's up?
But anyway,
Hey, how you doing, Joe?
I'm doing all right.
Hi,
And when
Tim.
Lance gets here,
Hello.
So,
Did you
remember
go
how I told
fly?
you-
Did you go
Oh, yeah, I
fly?
did. We had a good flight. But I get home, I was printing something, I get home, and it didn't print right. And remember I told you about that silver keeps jamming?
Yep.
yeah.
Watch,
Eh,
jammed in there. So that's taking it completely apart to get to it. That's the third time I've done this now in a week. And it's all
Yep.
with that same stuff.
Joe,
Up to
welcome,
Listen,
welcome to 3D printing.
yes.
it's ridiculous. There's no reason for that to stick in there when the thing's 250 degrees or 250 degrees, and it should what's happening. I know what's happening when it cools down, it's breaking off, and then it won't melt again because it's not far enough in.
Yeah.
But it won't come through this side. That's the side that's. They ought to make this hole bigger. They made this hole bigger, it would work.
no,
You
Mark.
can buy,
We're not
you can buy
trying.
replacements ones of them, bigger walls.
Mark, we're not trying to start World War II. That already happened.
Yeah.
I'm about to take a drill and make it a little bit bigger.
We're going to do World War 2.0.
Hey.
It's World
Tell you
War
what, it's a-
2.1.
It's a straight,
It's
clean
the bigger
piece.
version.
Could be.
Go one size up and drill it out, and I bet you it'd work.
World War
Mr. Tim, how you doing, buddy?
2.1.
Good.
We could
release
just
point-
have World-
release point 1.
Actually, no, we can just have World War II, the remake.
Yeah. That'd be an interesting remake.
In 4K
Yeah. It could be a release client 1.
and a free and a 3D movie.
Mark,
Yeah.
I would say since like 98% of the
Bigger version.
countries around the world just talk a lot of shit and never do anything, I would say World War III is probably not
What did I miss today
actually going to happen.
about World War
Just
III?
my opinion. He said that some militia leader in Baghdad got killed by an airstrike. But like I
Oh
said,
yeah, that happened yesterday.
as
That was
long
not
as
in Baghdad, it was in Syria.
It happened a couple of weeks ago.
Well,
No,
what I'm
it-
saying,
I say good.
Yeah, I do. I agree.
but what I'm
I
saying is,
say the problem here has actually been brought into focus. The fact that people keep getting the countries wrong and blaming the wrong countries is what causes wars in the first place.
Exactly.
well, like I said, like 98% of the countries around the world talk a lot of shit, but they don't ever do nothing. So 98% of that is just fucking just rattle saber.
The difference is, and I would kind of disagree with that statement, is that there's a lot of countries around the world where the population is
Right.
so blind they do whatever they're told. They don't think about anything.
Called each other.
Hmm.
What does
Good
that have to
point.
do with what I just said?
Well, what you said
I
was
said I'm talking governments around the world. 98% of governments talk a lot of shit and don't back it up.
Just
Is
like
what I'm saying. There's very
Yeah.
few countries around the world that actually say, I'm going to kick your ass if you don't knock it off, and actually do it when it comes to time
just
to
like
do it.
Justin.
No, that's America for you.
That's what I'm saying. Like North Korea does a lot of bullshit talking. China does a lot of bullshit talking. Russia does a lot of bullshit talking to NATO and the
Yeah,
US.
do it.
And neither one of the three have ever done anything because they know what will happen if they do. It's just a bunch of shit talking, is what I'm saying. North Korea can't be that fucking stupid to think they're going to take the US on. I mean, come on now. They cannot be that damn retarded.
So I took this piece that has a little slant in it, and I took this just now, and I made it perfectly round, so it shouldn't stick anymore.
Did you really just drill a hole through it?
Hell yeah.
Oh, holy sh!
Oh no. No.
it's a modification.
Oh, he already did
Why
it, so
not?
there is no backing out. Yeah.
Well, no, there is a backing out because as soon as you switch that on and it starts pumping that plastic through, you're going to get the jelly mold from hell.
Oh, let him.
I mean,
He'll figure it out.
No, I didn't go all the way through. I just did the tip right here. Just the tip
Do you
where it
realise-
goes in.
If it's sticking at
A lot of people
0.
Just
say
the
that.
tip.
Right,
I
Just
see
the
double.
tip.
if it's
I
still
saw-
sticking at
Yeah.
0.2,
Just
just
the
go
tip.
and buy a 0.4.
Tim, did you
Donald,
see-
what do you think?
And that's what she said.
Tim, I
Yep.
saw Donald's head. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Oh,
heard
yes.
I'm in trouble now.
When Donald heard just the tip, he did that little smile. He did, looked at the camera.
Yep.
It's like,
Yep.
If they had the
Just the tip.
T-shirt in my size, I was going to buy it today. It had a picture of Jesus, and the words underneath said, "That's what she said."
Have a picture of Jesus.
Okay.
A picture of Jesus,
just-
and then how you doing? How you doing?
The guy
underneath
from
it.
the
just-
office.
I'll just rip one out for you.
Right, well, that was the other one. And Darth Vader,
Yeah,
I'm
just
not
the
your
tip.
father.
No, he had the guy from the office on the t-shirt.
I didn't.
Yes, he did.
No.
Yes.
No.
Next argument.
Next. So, today, it rained. I'm
Wow.
waiting for Laura to tell me it didn't.
It did rain.
It did it?
Wait a minute, that was yesterday.
said it-
so yeah, it did
He said
rain.
it did rain just to cause an argument.
Yesterday
It goes
it
right
did
in
rain.
there. Look at that. No
Yeah,
problem.
look how that moves.
Mhm.
Yeah, baby. Yeah. Sorry.
You see this little
That's
part,
it,
you
what
can't
Donald
really
was
see
thinking.
it, where the circle's at. It
I
was,
can't see it.
it was a little, I mean, it's deeper. No, let me watch how I say this.
You better watch what you say, man, because you went too far already, Joe. Just a tip. Look how it's moving.
Look at how the tip goes in and out. Yeah.
Oh, look
Yeah.
how it moves so smoothly through there. Oh my god. Okay, go ahead.
There. Now, Justin, that is a logo. What you have is not a logo.
It works, that's it.
It works. That's it.
Are we going to be able to watch this live when you switch it back on?
Mm.
Yeah, why not?
Oh, that was hilarious.
What do you think I'm gonna do? Press the thing, it's gonna start squirting all out like jelly?
Joe,
That's-
Joe,
that's what
watch
David
what
said.
you say. Let's watch what you say, Joe.
That's what David says. It's gonna come squirting out.
Oh Lord.
I'm just
You
saying
have to
it.
see-
I'm just saying
you
you've
have to see
made the
what I did to
sides
it.
of it a bit too lax. You've overused it now.
That's what she said.
That's what I told her.
Oh, far out.
You're gonna have
All I
to
did,
you're gonna
all I
have
did
to
was round it
pinch
off.
it a little bit.
That's what I said.
You might need a bit of cream for it.
That's what she said.
I mean, I kind of agree with you, Mark, but Iran's another one of those countries that talks a lot of shit and doesn't ever do it.
Iran. Who the hell is Iran?
Iran, yeah.
Iran.
Iran, whatever. Bullshit. That's what I
Iran.
call it.
When you call it bullshit, it's Iran.
Iran.
See,
It's
look,
a insignificant
no.
country. I don't
This is
care about.
America. This is America again, getting countries' names wrong and upsetting them.
I don't
It's
care.
the same as Italian.
It's an
Italian.
insignificant country
the
I can give
Italian.
two shits about.
You're right,
Italian.
insignificant.
Yeah, and the F Rams.
'Cause every time we show up there, they run. They ran.
Every time they ran. That's what they did.
Yeah.
It was I ran. They ran.
Yeah, and it's the F Rants.
Oh God.
That's why Iran always has people doing other shit for them because they're too scared to do it the damn selves.
And
Iran.
Germany.
I ran so far away.
This is Poundland store.
The far away.
Get away.
That was the T-shirt.
No.
Well,
Yes.
David,
No.
the good news,
That's all.
the good news is somehow I messed this up. It's only $19 to replace it.
But that was the point, right? That $19, you might as well have bought the next size up.
Mm.
That's what she said.
Now that has no, that's not the tip. That's not.
Oh, here
That's
we
not
go.
That's not the 0.4 that's doing it. That has nothing to do with the 0.4.
Well, it's not now.
No,
What size
this
was the
is-
drill bit?
Well, maybe your printer
This
thinks
is-
you're too small.
This is the one that had the 0.4. That's the brass fitting on the front. Notice I'm using my words properly. That is just an extruder that it screws into, and I screwed that up. too.
Obviously, Joe's never seen a donkey show. Otherwise, he'd know what lube is.
Hello. Jesus. Oh my God.
You gotta spit on it first, Joe.
We're a ping pong show.
I'm not sure if Lance has decided just to stay quiet and because he's laughing.
You know, I've never needed to use lube. I just used a smaller filament.
Oh God.
But have you drilled it?
You got to think smaller.
Yeah. Nobody else got that.
Well, when you have to buy your filament, it tends to be a little looser.
Oh God. it's
But the
getting
question is,
Oh my
Donald.
God, truck came in and left.
Yeah, Donald.
Yeah.
I don't blame him.
Did you drill a well to make it fit?
No, I barely touched it.
Well,
what
that's
she
your
said.
problem.
That's what she said.
The filament likes to be touched.
Welcome,
It's
Chuck.
getting more.
At a certain point, you need to be careful. The smaller filament is a little more flexible. You need to get you get the bigger stiff filament. And
You got to get stiffer filament.
you're
Bigger
gonna,
and
you're
stiffer.
gonna run into
What,
problems.
what the hell did I walk
You gotta get
into?
stiff
To
film.
be honest, just give your machine a good blue pill.
Give it, get it.
Oh my God.
Have you tried
To
blowing it
keep
out?
the circulation going.
Blowing
Nice
it
one,
out.
Rich.
And guys are taking me back to when I was in Iceland.
We're talking in code here.
There was a phallological.
works.
There's a phallological museum in Iceland.
Talking about Iceland, I reckon Joel's Prince is just about to do a volcano.
Wait, is it Iceland or is it Eastland?
It's
yeah.
Iceland.
Okay, I don't want to pronounce it
Yeah,
wrong. You got mad at
Iceland.
you got mad when Justin
No,
said
it's
Iran instead of
it's
Iran.
definitely Iceland. We know it's Iceland because we have a supermarket called Iceland, and they tried to sue them.
Hold
Picture that.
I'm
This
trying to
is
work
too
out
funny,
he's
man.
slowly falling off his chair.
Oh, this is too fucking funny. I'm telling you.
Donald's just trying to be
Donald.
showing his logo.
I am.
Is he trying
That
to
is
show
a
his
logo.
logo?
That's a logo.
Very simple, basic. Looks nice.
One
That's
color?
a logo. Yep.
You
Yep,
can scan
very
it.
simple,
You
yeah.
you can glance at it and look away and know what it is in
I'm still trying to
half a
work out.
second.
It actually looks like a match end
That's
with
how my
Mudball
logo-
Creative on it.
I love
Says
my
what?
logo, even though it's too drone related. I still love my logo, and I refuse to change it.
Donald
Cool.
says Mudball Creative BBC.
That's it. Yep. Big.
What?
Never mind.
Big,
Like,
bushy-
stopped himself.
Big black.
Big bushy
sorry.
content.
Big
Big
bushy
bushy
content.
content.
Looking for
There you go.
Big bushy.
So,
content.
Paul.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
So Paul, don't
Yeah.
you want to have to take this apart when you got one all the time?
No,
That's what she said.
where is it?
Is that what she
I don't
said?
got one.
But the
Look,
BBC
all the
stands for
wires.
There it
Bullshit
is.
Broadcasting
That's
Corporation.
the other part to it.
May
It
I
actually
ask
says
why you took your
LLC.
May I ask why you took your extruder apart?
Because it wouldn't unjam. This piece,
He couldn't get it
Where's
through.
it at? This piece broke off in there and it couldn't come
I
off
see
either
your
way.
knuckles.
And,
Hell
Me
yeah.
your knuckles.
and the
I like to
needle
break-
wouldn't go through.
I like to break off a piece every now and then.
Me.
Okay, I'm gonna share something.
Right, just
Justin,
before,
check,
right,
Justin, check your messages.
Laura, shut up a minute. Just so those in the chat know, we're not ignoring
Fucking
them.
hell. Fucking
Jesus
hell.
Christ. Be quiet, Jesus. Right. Just so those in the chat know, we're not ignoring them. Wedging Big, that is a real nice camera.
Okay, I'm gonna.
There you go, Joe.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Oh,
I've
okay.
got that.
When you're finished sharing, I'll share something.
What is this? What are you showing?
I tell you
I've
what,
got one of those.
yeah, Justin, them needles on there, they give you a right fucking prick.
So
Well, that's
you-
why I said to get the. What you do is
Ooh.
you go get you one of those tools for cleaning out torch tips and welding
Torch
tips.
tips.
They got hardened
Hey,
steel,
Flashlight tips.
and they'll go right through it.
I never
Okay.
Is that
needed any,
tips or
any
tips?
of that. I never needed any of that.
We just need to clear this up, Justin. Was that tips or tits?
Because you never used your printers.
Okay,
Not cleaning out
I'm
any
gonna-
tips.
I'm gonna share something.
Jesus.
Oh my
Hey,
god.
Dominic,
Bro.
go for it.
Hey,
buddy.
that's a big cock.
Yeah.
That's,
What is
that's a
it?
big black cock right there.
Oh my God! Here we go.
I had
Totally-
to do it. Didn't I?
Totally
You said
inappropriate.
BBC. There's BBC right there.
Exactly.
Oh god.
You asked for it.
Totally inappropriate. Like I said, this is a new year for me, and I'm not going to take kindly
Oh,
to
I
this
I'm
kind
had
of
to
sorry.
do it,
behavior.
didn't I?
Not sorry. Sorry, not sorry.
Donald's trying to turn over a new leaf for the new year.
Has anybody
Oh,
ever
my
wondered?
You know, I was doing so well the first 3 days of the year. Now I'm just broken again.
Yeah.
So fix it.
But
I
has
was-
anyone
I
ever
was-
wondered
but I
why the
never
male
eat.
cockerel goes round saying any cock will do?
Oh, but I'm sure you've
I
thought
want to
about that.
know. I want to know. Why is it called a cockatoo? What happened to 1 and 3?
Exactly.
The second one was the best.
It's a remake.
It's a remake of Cocker
It's
1.
a sequel. It's a sequel.
I suppose
Yeah.
the cocker one will be the cockatiel.
Mm.
Could be a little smaller. Yeah.
Yeah. Smaller,
my
a
God.
little bit smaller,
Not
a
quite
little bit quieter.
Had to try again.
Oh
Good
god.
Lord. I don't know, Tim. I don't know what I walked into, but I'm in.
At least Captain Joe's got the right T-shirt on.
I know what I
Nope, isn't
walked
coming
into
back.
last night. I know what I walked into last night. A wall, a door, the couch.
A wall.
Did you walk into your TV again?
Yeah.
No,
I
no.
didn't
I
have it
the
on
couch.
video. Oh, damn you.
Wait a Bogo.
Yeah.
We're just gonna have to buy Tim a new CCTV system that you can wire up in every room.
No.
We need to
And
do
then
is
just,
get,
Tim,
He said no.
just 1
Yeah.
week's worth of videos, and you'd be viral for life. Think of the
Oh,
money
I
you'd
would-
be making.
I was
From all them
viral
adverts.
last night. I was viral last night. Holy fuck.
What kind of a virus did you get?
I was so
Yeah,
drunk.
certainly
Right?
not a YouTube
I sat
viral,
here-
that's for sure.
I sat here
So look.
talking to myself for 30 minutes thinking I hit the live button when I didn't.
Oh my, for how long?
30 minutes.
Oh
30
my
fucking
God.
minutes.
That's awesome. That's
Sat here
awesome.
talking to myself, fucking having a good time, drinking beers and fucking.
All right,
Hit the
let me go
live
fix
button.
dinner. I'll see you
Fucking
guys.
hell.
Did you not
All right,
notice no
we'll
one
see you
talking
later,
in the
bud.
chat?
I'm telling
Yeah,
him.
there's nobody
my-
there.
Wait,
Exactly,
wait.
David. Like, didn't he notice that nobody was like talking to him in the chat?
I didn't
Like,
even bring up my. I didn't bring up my
Yeah,
channel. I didn't
Right,
bring
Oh
up
go
my.
my
on.
god,
Go on, Captain Joe.
My son's got
that's
something to
hilarious,
say.
man.
Come
I
on.
That's
would
hilarious.
say that this 3D printer has been a total waste of money because of how many times he's had to fix it.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
mean, you spent however much and you've had to fix every time I come in here, he's talking about how he's got to fix something on it. So
Yep.
I say
I
that's a waste
agree
of
with
money,
him,
yeah.
Joe. I
That's what I-
agree.
Joe,
That's right.
Joe,
Tell
have
them
you?
what-
We
Joe,
agree
have
with you.
Looked at them? Have you looked at them videos that I sent you? Them guys
Yeah,
know
I
what
have.
they're doing. Just go with everything that you have wrong, put it in the search bar. It'll bring up a video for it.
Yeah, I have, but the only thing has been, it's that silver. It works great with PLA plus. PLA, it jams up.
It could be anything
What is
though.
the
It could
difference?
be.
I've got a feeling
Maybe.
it's more down to the PLA, the filament you're buying, than it is.
Yeah.
It could be anything. It could
Wait,
be
I'm-
the humidity. It could be anything. Your
Wait,
flow
I'm
rate.
curious.
It could be everything. Anything.
Wait, I'm curious, not knowing anything about 3D printing. PLA versus or PLA plus. What's the difference between those two materials?
A little bit stronger.
PLA plus is
Cheated.
stronger. Is that a good?
PLA plus is stronger. Yeah.
So that makes it just harder to work with for the printer. Or does that cause that could cause?
No, I mean there's
Yeah,
so
the
many
harder it
different
is,
things.
the harder
There's so
the
many-
harder it is, the more strain you've got to put
I'm
on
gonna
it.
mute everybody.
There's so many
No, but
different things though. But before
Yeah,
I
Tim,
would
I see
drill
what-
out an extruder, I would have like process of elimination, tried my retraction, tried flow rate, tried everything before. Did you
Change
do a
one
temp
thing at a
tower
time,
yet?
right, Tim? Change
Joe,
one thing
did
at a
you do
time.
I did. I
Do
did
a
all,
temp
I
tower.
checked. Yeah, what are you talking about, temp tower? What's that?
Do a temp tower. I gave
I
you
don't know what
I gave you all the video, the channels that can teach you everything. All you got to
I don't
do
remember
is
seeing
put
it.
temp tower in the search, and it'll show you. It could be
So
your
Tim, you-
humidity wherever you are. Like over here, I had to set my flow rate a little bit different. My humidity in this country or Queensland.
So
Well, yeah, suppose you don't have to have a good flow rate in America. They're all wankers.
Yeah.
is there a humidity range that's acceptable that you need to somehow get within that window of humidity for it to work okay?
Your flow
Or-
rate changes
Well-
in the area that you live with. It's so many different things.
If
No,
you
I
mess around
wouldn't
with your
buy
flow
a
rate,
house
keep
either.
an eye on
I
your blood
wouldn't
pressure.
not. You don't need to
Every-
change from a 0.4 to a 0.5 just because of the filament. You got to check your retraction, your flow rate. There's so many processes that I keep on telling people to do this before they take apart their computer. And people don't listen, so I
Like-
stop talking.
Yeah,
Seems
toxic
like-
protection.
Seems like you'd use the same material and you try it, doesn't work, then you would make one adjustment out of all those adjustments. Tim, I think you'd mess with like one at a time to see if it made a difference. So you can
Well,
figure out
well,
what
I got-
variable is what matters.
This
what variable
is-
matters.
This is a print that Night Train sent me, Mike, right? The
What is
first
it?
three
Peas in the sun
failed.
larger.
The first three of them failed, right? And then the fourth one, I was like, fuck it. And I checked my flow rate. He had it set for his flow rate in the Jeep or STL. I changed it. Pretty nice.
But this is the thing, Tim. We
Just
would have
because of
known
flow
all
rate.
this. Tim, we would have known all this if you would have pressed the live button. We didn't. We weren't getting the information.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know. See, 30 minutes of valuable information lost forever.
30 minutes, man. I was fuck.
A half hour of loss.
30 minutes of your
Lost
best.
Hey,
electricity.
I would have loved to
It
see
would
his
have been
face.
good. It would have been good, man. I was drunk.
Hey,
I was like,
See when you like realize, oh shit.
I was sitting like this. I was sitting like this, and I had the mic like that. I'm trying to get my shit level. Oh, fucking-
I could just see him arguing. Why none of you in the chat talking, you bastards? Talk.
I didn't bring up my channel, so I didn't see it. If I brought up the channel, I would have known that I wasn't live.
Mm.
Tim, you might want to warn your peeps in New Jersey. They're about to get snow and ice.
My what?
Your people in New Jersey.
Oh, they can.
Why? Just because
Yeah.
we're getting it here?
Andrew.
Yeah, Chuck, you're gonna get snow too.
Yeah, Andrew.
We've been getting snow, but it's going to be more of a nor'easter. It sounds like. So I don't think we're going to get
Yes,
as much
Dave?
as downstate.
Right. Can you go out to your garage, get the chainsaw, come back in,
Garage or
and take the
garage?
freaking tree down?
Garage.
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 I don't own a chainsaw.
An axe will do. If not, get a
Ah.
bread knife or something. Whatever, just chop the darn thing down.
Nice. Nice.
Oh, hold on,
All right.
Joe. The
Yeah.
first video I sent you, it said anchor making M5 predator tuning calibration cube and bed leveling. Did you watch that video?
All right, I gotta go. Bye, guys.
I didn't
No.
see that one. I didn't watch
No,
that.
Here's right,
no.
Chuck.
See?
That was a
See you,
quick
Chuck.
goodbye.
Oh well.
Bye, Chuck.
Hi, Chuck.
Take care, Chuck. See you, Chuck.
Hey,
I don't
Paul.
think Chuck's gonna be buying a 3D printer.
Who knows?
People are making it seem so hard when it's not.
There-
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Well, if-
if
I'm
I
gonna
could figure
admit-
it out, anybody could. Believe me.
if he does it from Best Buy, there's only one
Right.
Best Buy near him.
I know.
Need to figure out how to
Only
press the
one.
lab button.
If
Shut up.
Tim could teach me how to do it, then I'm sure he could teach Joe.
What's Tim?
So I'm sure
What's
even
Tim
Paul
taught you to
Murray
do?
can figure it out.
You see, I've learned everything from Tim. I learned how to use my printer. I've done the
I'm
prints,
glad you added
and
that to that.
now my printer's sat in the corner collecting dust, just like Tim's. I learned from the best.
Fuck you.
Hi, Laura.
Have you checked your belts? Check the tension of your belts.
Belts
Yeah,
are
that's
fine.
right enough, thanks.
The belts, it's a brand
Yeah.
new printer.
Oh,
It doesn't matter. Oh, no.
Stuff can still be bad from the factory.
You always have to tighten the belts on first print. It tells you in the box. That's the first instruction it tells you to do.
The first thing you
Not
have to
allowed.
do is fine tune your printer. You got to fine tune it to every print, not just one and then, oh, it's good. No, you got to fine tune it every print. It's very meticulous.
Little llama, check your messages.
Who's
Yeah.
that?
I've sent you
Dominic.
I did something.
Adam.
I did a thing.
You did a thing. That's what she said.
What message did you send
Nice.
it to?
Shit. Which one did I send it to?
I hear,
Which person did I send
Dominic,
it to?
I'm
I hear
only,
there's a
Uh,
video
la-
incoming
The
from you.
Laura Lama.
well, I've got no
It's-
message on there.
Well, check the other one.
I didn't go, Mark. I'm an introvert. I
It
like
does
to
help
stand
if I hit. It does help if I hit send.
Oh, that's good,
Oh,
Dominic.
for fuck's sake. It must be an Australian thing.
It's a down under.
Hit
Oh.
send.
I like that.
Hey, Tim,
Hey,
see
listen.
Paul in the chat.
Huh?
See, what's it big in the
Hey,
chat?
Look at me.
That's up to Dominic if he wants it.
Dominic, can I share it?
Yeah, share it.
Laura sent it me.
Put it on.
Laura's going to forward it to me and I'll share it on here.
Fuck you, Paul.
What did Paul do?
I don't know.
What he said in the chat. Freak.
Oh, wedging big.
This is the reason why I feel bad right now. I was drunk as hell. Oh,
How did those get bent?
just think if I did go live, oh my god, I would have probably.
Tim, just so you know how much we all appreciate you, this is for you.
Yeah, I
Oh,
just
Lord.
made it for
Here we
you.
go. Here we go. Hey, there you go. How you
Oh.
doing? How you doing?
That would look great on a t-shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just cranked it up right then.
In fact, you should go have that tattooed on you.
I think somebody should now have that put on their T-string and get it copyrighted before Laura does.
Hey, Corey. How you doing, buddy?
I would leave it to Dominic. He designed it.
Dominic designed it.
I've been watching a
Oh,
shitload of Corey's.
Hey, Corey.
There.
Dominic, how'd you do it?
It's called ideogram.
Oh,
That's pretty cool.
Was it easy?
I might go home.
I checked out Justin's
It took about
I
10
checked-
minutes.
Oh,
I checked out Justin's Teespring. Why doesn't it say Infinity Gaming or Droner Gaming on any of it?
Because
said-
Infinity Gaming's on the logo. Why would I put Infinity Gaming twice on the same shirt?
No. I'm saying on the cup and on the and I see
Because
you
it
put a
says
pint glass
because
there,
it
that-
says it on the logo. That's why I put the. That's why I went with something else for the actual text.
Yeah, but when you click on it, the first thing you see is that
That thing.
the name, and it's nothing to do with Infinity Gaming or Droner Gaming. That's the first thing that catches my
What?
eye.
What are you looking at?
Look at your link, right?
Hmm.
Teespring. It doesn't say Infinity Gaming. The first thing you see is what the hell is it? You see official gamer. That's all you see first.
Yeah,
You
because
see
it's official gamer merch. But it
shouldn't
says Infinity Gaming on the logo itself, though. That's why I didn't put it.
But the
twice.
first thing that catches anybody's eye is
Hey,
official
Steve,
gamer.
how you doing?
what's up, Steve?
Hey, Steve.
Yeah, but
Jump on
It's-
in, Steve.
Did Steve shorten his name?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the first thing that catches your eye, Justin. That's all I'm saying.
yeah, but I didn't want to put Infinity Gaming on the text because then technically it's on the merch twice because it's already in the logo.
Well, maybe put the logo bigger. I don't know. But the first thing that catches your eye is official gamer. That's it. Your logo don't capture your eye first. So the first thing I want to see is Infinity Gaming. When I look at you know what I'm saying? Anyway.
Mhm.
Just me.
So you want Infinity Game logo in the middle?
Exactly.
Mhm.
You want to see Infinity Gaming because that's his name of his channel. I want to see his channel name, not official gamer.
I just explained it though. It's and
I
it
know.
says Infinity Gaming on the logo, so I don't want to put it twice on there.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
But I wanted to do something else to kind of fill in the dead space,
What's up, JD?
and that's why I did
Steve's
that.
at work because it's only 3:09 there.
JD.
How you doing, JD?
So now,
Hey,
JD.
Corey, I've been watching the hell out of it, bro. Yep.
when did Donald leave?
So did you ever give us the full
Donald-
details of
Donald
what
has gone
happened
over
to your
another channel.
what happened to your lunch
Donald's gone
date?
to another channel,
Yeah.
apparently.
Yeah. What?
What happened with your lunch dinner date?
You just
I
didn't
didn't
go.
go.
Well, yeah, but but there's more to that than just didn't go.
It's
How's
called
there more to
ghosting.
it?
It's called
Didn't
ghosting.
Go.
You
Paul's
just
saying there's
ghosted
more
her.
to the story. Paul's saying
But
there's
you know,
more to the story.
no. But see, that in the long run, that might have created a more mystique about him. You know, she's gonna be like, "Oh, he ghosted
Well,
me. What's going on with that
did
guy?"
she call you up and ask you where the hell you were?
Nope. Nope. I didn't go. I just didn't go. All to it.
There
Weird.
you go. You forgot to hit the live button.
I'd take a look at your merch store, but yeah, you're not monetized, Wedge. So
I need a cup of coffee. Oof.
Black.
I have created him a background.
I've seen a few people forget to put that they're live,
Yeah,
despite
there's a
it
few other
says they're
people I
live and
know.
the host is typing the chat.
Hmm.
I just want to say, at least with Paul and all his memory problems, he never forgets to hit the live button. He may forget to take his camera, or may forget that he's got his ID card strapped to him and running around in his underwear, but he never forgets to hit the live button.
Well, that's not really true, but the one day I couldn't figure out how to make it go live because I'd forgotten all the steps.
Congrats, Paul.
You know what the first 3D print should be? A sledgehammer.
It'll be a finger, middle finger.
Who or what are you hitting with a sledgehammer?
And I see your background, David.
Normally, you do the your first 3D print comes out pretty good when you print that little bolt thing. You're like, yay! And then it just goes downhill from there. So that's why it should be the sledgehammer first, and then you can beat the hell out of the printer afterwards.
Oh, yesterday printed perfect all day. I mean, I had no problems all
Yeah,
day
but that was yesterday. That's not today.
And I was using PLA. I mean, PLA
Different
Plus.
temperature?
Nope.
But that's the thing with different
filaments have different temperatures. It says on the packaging what temperature you should use.
different retraction rate, different flow
I
rates.
had the right temperatures. It seems like when it finishes a print, what it'll do is when it's cooling down, it breaks off.
That might be retraction.
Well, it gets brittle in that one area where it's right at the end.
Wedge, how did all 5 of those shirts fit you?
Oh, that's bad. That's bad.
I turned all my profit sharing off on that, just so that I could get the prices as low as possible. I look at it as more advertisement than anything.
Are 2 of those shirts going to David and Laura?
What's that?
Did you 2 order shirts from Wedge and Big?
No. Not that I know of.
You got some kind of affiliate link with them on it? Are you trying to push your shirts, huh? What's going on here?
Commission.
I'm just taking a guess.
Yeah, it sounds like he's trying to get a commission off of that. On here trying to guilt trip people into buying Wedge's merch, huh?
Nope.
When Laura clears half of her wardrobe out, then she can start buying people's shirts again. Because I built her a walk-in wardrobe, yeah, and we filled it with her clothes. It's now just a wardrobe. You can't walk in it.
I know the feeling. My brother's closet's filled with stuff. Small apartment.
No, the wardrobe is more like a Primark store. Everything's just crammed in.
So Dominic puts a link in, it comes up with a 404 error.
It's working at my end.
Click that link. Does it come up with 404?
It's something on your end there, Laura.
Yes, it does. It comes up with this.
It works on my end.
It might be something not available we can buy.
I reckon it's 404. You've been blocked.
Dominic is can't be gotten.
Dominic doesn't want us to buy anything off his store, that's why.
Which one was it, Dominic? I've got all these t-shirts here.
Yeah, I've got them on.
Try that one.
Wait, whoa.
Honestly, Mark, I don't know if you could do that, dude. They've gotten like the last few years, writing stuff off has gotten a lot trickier.
Does that one say?
I don't know if you could actually do that or not.
Danger. Flying this drone may lead to sudden
That's a
urge
good
to
idea,
yell,
What's up,
I'm the king
Mike?
of the world from high places.
Step on panel, Mike.
Works at my end.
That might work, Mark, but I don't know. I'd have to look into that.
Dominic, it doesn't matter if when I went into browse all, I could see all your t-shirts.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say these are pretty cheap prices.
I've tried to keep them as low as possible.
Where's this company based?
It's the one Laura's using, Fourth Wall.
Oh, your 404, I can't remember their base. They are
Alright.
they're the cheapest.
Are your t-shirts this cheap?
On 404, yeah.
12 quid for a t-shirt.
Yeah, on 404.
Laura, are they English based?
I'm not actually sure. I'll have to look it up.
Right, there is something wrong with the pricing. I can have a t-shirt for £12.06, or I can have a hat for 25 quid, or a cup
B&E.
for
I'm just
£27.
going by what they've
States.
yeah,
Like
I'm
the
just going
Hawk.
by what they've suggested as the pricing.
But if you eventually want to, if you eventually you monetize, these are the only two stores that they allow you to do the shop button for.
Mm-hmm.
Is Shopify, Spreadshop, and Teespring. Those are the only three that they allow you. These
Yeah.
ones I don't have, but
I've already got
Yeah.
Spreadshop set up, but it's very problematic in the way it uses it.
The company I used
Pain in
last
it.
time, that was pretty cheap.
dude, I had to reconnect and connect like 14 times to get YouTube to register. It's a pain in the ass.
Mm.
And then finally, all of a sudden, it just kicked in, and the store button showed up on my homepage.
Mm.
Ooh, I like
Maybe YouTube was being grumpy.
Yeah,
No,
can't keep
there's-
people on the phone to customer services.
But yeah, I finally got it fixed, so now it's right on my homepage.
Good for you.
It is.
Actually,
It's
I'm going to
good for
make a
everybody.
copy. I'm actually going to make a Birds store.
Oh, what store?
Birds t-shirt, bird
Oh.
t-shirts.
Oh, Bird
Because
King,
it's
okay.
hard to get proper decent t-shirts over here. Everyone's
But
all
are-
selling the same stupid messages.
I'm surprised some t-shirts they don't make the message more variety of messages.
Depends on where you're shopping.
That's what she
Instead
said.
of
Exactly.
instead of a few messages, why don't they do more?
Shop at
Messages.
Target and nothing but gay love shirts.
Mm.
Not even joking. It's nothing but pride stuff all up in Target.
Yep.
Oh, at one point, yeah.
Not over here though.
No, we've got to wait for Gay Pride Month for all that.
What?
Mm.
Don't worry, Tim. I'll let you know when it's here.
No. Dickhead.
At one point, Target had their gay pride stuff right at the front of the store.
Oh, like
They had
if
to
you go
move
through
it.
their clothing section now, it's like 80% of it is that kind of crap.
Be right back.
Yeah. They actually put all the Gay Pride stuff in our stores at the front, but that's nothing to to advertise it. It's because when the shoplifters come in and grab the stuff at the front, they know they're not going to be able to sell it.
Well, there were a couple of shirts they had to pull because they had certain swears and certain vulgar language.
Is that the one recycle?
They politically upset somebody.
reuse,
Yeah,
renew.
and Target top brass didn't like it, so they pulled the shirt.
I'm offended they pulled it.
Yeah.
It was ended up being the brass decision, management, top management, corporate. I think you get where I'm going with that, don't you, David?
No.
It's top corporate. It was a top corporate decision.
Yeah, well, corporate.
Say that really quick 3 times, Andrew. Real quick, 3 times. I want to hear
It was a top corporate
Is this,
decision.
Lord.
Here we go. I'm going to share this. Is this the one you're talking about?
No, months
That's
ago.
what
It
she
was, a
said.
couple of years ago.
Still wouldn't know.
Is this the t-shirt you're looking? Look at the lettering.
Remember, get 20%
Yes,
off your
yes,
first order
yes,
plus
that
other
was
neat
the
perks.
one.
and
Look at that.
exclusive things.
Recycle, renew, reuse, rethink. Now look at that. Look at some of those letters there. How do they line up? Look at the third letter in. Read down.
could send that-
Yes, that's the
that would
one.
look-
That's
That
the
would look
one.
good on my. That would look good on my ex-wife.
I know, but I'm just saying, what were they thinking? What were they thinking?
You.
In
You
one
have to ask the
sense,
question: how does it get past quality control?
Exactly.
I don't know.
It's probably meant to be like that.
It's been
the same
redrawn.
as the. Yeah, it's the same as the T-shirt that the Northern Territory uses.
Dominic, do they sell that shirt there?
I don't know. I haven't seen it. I
No.
saw it somewhere and I remembered the wording and thought
Yeah,
that's why I shared it.
that's the one that they
Mind you,
pulled.
it's a bit like the local football club to us, Southend United.
Mm.
Their stand is called the West Stand.
Yeah.
And the company that sponsored it was the Gilbert and Rolls estate agents. Right?
Yeah.
Now, a couple of years ago, we had a famous serial killers, Rosemary West.
You
Fred
had
and
them all.
Rosemary
Jack
West,
the
yeah.
Ripper.
And yeah,
Oh,
well, the company sponsored the West Stand and they called it the Gilbert and Rolls West Stand.
West Dam?
West Stand.
Oh, stand. Okay.
So
What
they
he said,
named it after a
yeah.
killer.
Yeah. Why don't you just call it the Fred and Rosemary West Stand? It's unfortunate. Well, considering
And
the
they
Yeah,
fact
but the
still
worst
have
bit
it.
was they printed out the season tickets with it. They printed out the posters and the shirts and everything. And then somebody clicked and it was like, crap.
And,
Well,
and you still haven't found Jack the Ripper and who it was.
Well, here's another one for you. We've got a place called the Australian Catholic University.
The what?
Do you real? Yeah, the Australian
Australian
Catholic University.
Catholic University.
University. There is no campus in the NT. Every other
I'm going to
state
leave that
has
one there. I got it, but
Exactly.
I'm going to leave it there for
Every other
them to-
state has an Australian Catholic university, but the Northern Territory doesn't.
Jesus. I'll leave that one there.
Apparently, Hyans was Jack the Ripper.
Mm-hmm.
Is that official?
No, it's rumored, but all the evidence points to it, and as it's a real old case, and they sell more from the mystery of it, they ain't gonna go and identify him.
Because
That'll just ruin the mystery tours, wouldn't it?
And he'd be dead as well.
Yeah.
Well, he's been dead for what, 200 years? 150 years?
100 years.
130 or so, because I reckon it was
Yeah.
1880.
Did you all notice that Justin?
1889.
Did you notice
Yeah,
Justin
he just slipped off.
up and left?
Bye, Justin.
Love your logo, Justin.
Yeah.
What's his logo? Official Gaming, right? Okay. That's all you see when you go to his Teespring. You see Official Gaming. You know, I want to see Infinity Gaming first. I know it's on his logo, but
David, do you think they'll figure out who Jack the Ripper really is?
oh, he's some doctor. I don't
They
know.
have. But like they said, it's going to remain a cold case because it sells more for the mystery tours than it would if they identified him and confirmed it was him.
And is that also the same thing with Loch Ness Monster?
I don't know about the Loch Ness, but the Yorkshire Ripper actually killed my stepmom's sister-in-law.
Oh shit! Really?
Sutcliffe?
Wow.
Yeah,
Is
Dave.
it Peter Sutcliffe?
Yep.
What?
He teased the family for years with it. It's the only one that he never actually admitted to, but hinted to.
Who was that? The other one that happened like 2 months after Jack the Ripper?
No, that's just
No,
It
was 70s and 80s was the Yorkshire Ripper.
more recently.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jonathan Jackson. Hello.
So that'd be
Hey, younger brother. How you doing, buddy?
50 years ago. 40, 50
Yeah.
years ago.
Give or take,
Damn.
yeah.
Hey, good evening, Jonathan Jackson.
Mm.
which would mean Paul Murray might remember it.
I'm not sure because it's more famous over here than I think it is
Mm.
across the world.
But I think Paul Murray remembers the 70s.
Yeah, but we didn't have access to the internet back then, so
no,
it weren't going to be posted everywhere on the internet for Paul to read.
There isn't the sharing of information worldwide like there is.
Yeah, you won't know about anything about the Yorkshire Ripper, will you, Paul?
No.
I read about
Heard
it.
about it.
Yeah.
You can do a search and go check for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there
I remember
was
hearing it
another
on the
one.
news.
There was another one about 20 years after Jack the Ripper went cold. Like there was another murderer. They were saying that it sounded like it was Jack the Ripper.
Late 70s here. I've just looked it up.
Yeah, late 70s, early 80s.
77 is when he started.
Year
and
out.
81 was when he was. 81 was when he was.
Did they catch him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Peter Sutcliffe.
Yeah.
Did they execute him?
No.
He died in 2020.
In prison.
13th of November 2020 in prison. He was imprisoned in 1981.
Yeah. And there was
So
a big
39
celebration when he died.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that. Yep.
Oh, it wouldn't have been Jack the Ripper then. That was what, 18?
Jack the Ripper.
80?
First case was in 1888.
Yeah,
Yeah,
1888
so
to 19 Old Summer.
Uh,
Yeah,
looking
there's
it up now.
no way. There's no way that he'd still be alive today.
No.
well,
Unless
it says
he's
here
a vampire.
1888 to 1891. And it's alleged he was, well, it would mean, because they were alleging here that he's around the 30 or so mark. So he was born, that would have been born in 1850.
Fried squash and zucchini. Yum.
Fried chicken.
Fried
Fried up
chicken.
with it.
I'd go with the fried chicken.
Delicious.
Yep. I was going to do ribs today, but I can't be fucked.
Tell you what, we've had so many
Oh,
serial killers over here.
Oh yeah, there was. Edward.
Australia had a band of like back in the 1910s and 20s,
I
somewhere
think-
around. But it was all women gang with just them what's the name? Knives.
Scythes.
Cutthroats.
Oh yeah.
Cutthroats. They were
Yep.
mean women, man.
I do remember Ed.
Ed's talking about the Charlie Manson murders.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
what was
remember
that?
him. He just
And-
passed
and,
away 2
he-
years ago. He just passed
Yeah,
away 2
and
he was
years
the Tasmanian guy.
And he had the cult.
Oh, the guy that they said that he never did it,
Ben Hall.
but they got.
Ben Hall was one of those too.
Is that the one down?
Yeah, that's the one in Tasmania.
The biggest killer out of Australia was Jason Donovan.
Yeah,
He's been killing music for decades.
exactly.
Well, there was another one here in 2005, I think it was. 2000.
You're not
Well, anyway,
referring to
they
Martin
caught him.
Bryant, are you?
Well, we
Are
had
you
that.
referring to Martin Bryant?
They caught this bloke because of CC footage in
Yeah.
Noosa. He stopped at the library and then tried to keep on going north, but they caught him.
Well, what about the movie Wolf Creek? Based
Yeah, Wolf
on
Creek.
yeah,
That's
that's based on a true story.
Yeah, that's based on that bloke out there. And he's still living.
I
They
think
haven't
the
caught
biggest serial killer was Harold Shipman, the doctor,
Yep.
and he was
Yes.
recent.
Yeah, and that
He took
that
out
was
a hell of a lot.
Ned Kelly's another one.
And we've just had this other one that's been jailed for murdering babies.
Yeah. Oh,
Recently.
what's her
they-
name?
they were- yeah, that was the nurse.
Yeah.
And we
Yeah.
had Ned Kelly. Yeah,
She
Australia had
killed
Ned
like she killed like 17.
Yeah.
I was watching a
Ned-
program about her.
But Ned Kelly
Edward.
gave back to the people. He might have done what
Yes.
he did, but he gave back to the people. That's why.
Hey, it's on the nightly
Edward
news.
Kelly.
There's a snow crab shortage worldwide.
No.
Yep. And the biggest spot where they get snow crab is near the Alaska-Russian ocean border.
Yep.
What the hell, snow crab?
It's crab and it's
They're big ass
expensive.
crabs.
Alaskan crab. I mean, you could have a mule off of one leg.
They're saying they may have gone too deep, or some of them ate each other.
Hey.
Hey.
Bit of cannibalism.
I'm not saying nothing. I'm not going to come.
Oh, that's
That's a big
what
dose of crabs.
that's what authorities are thinking.
Isn't it the Black Widow, the spider that kills most men?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Does
what
it-
about it?
Because when it mates, it goes and eats its partner.
Black Widow is compared to the what's the name spider I got bit by? Redback.
Yeah.
The redback on the dunny seat.
That's got to be a cruel world, isn't it?
My arms swelled up like Popeyes.
Yeah.
I got bitten by it.
Could you imagine being that spider turning up at the gates of heaven? And what did you do? Oh, I had a real good time.
Yeah.
And then she ate me.
She ate me.
Acid bath murder. Yeah. What's the name?
That's the praying mantis, isn't it? Praying mantis.
Yeah.
They do as well.
I'll just have a. Yeah. He goes out to the pub and he just says, "I'll have an extra one because my head's going to get bitten off anyway."
Yep. But the
How's it
praying
going, Joe?
the praying mantis
His
is the
word.
most deadliest spider in the world, but its mouth is too big to
I think you meant the daddy long legs, not the praying mantis.
daddy longlegger is, yes. Sorry.
Praying mantis is the one that gets its head ripped off by its wife.
Yeah, you're not allowed to kill them either. It's something about the Bible Belt because it's praying. Looks like it's praying.
Mm.
Oh. Our problem right now around here is scorpions. They're all over the house.
We've got the snakes around my area.
I haven't
Well-
seen many
well-
snakes this year. For some
Well,
reason.
Dominic, you gather up all the snakes and take them over to Tim's because I'd rather
No.
give a snake than a scorpion.
So Tim, how
No.
do you kill the scorpion then? Shoe? What?
You step
How do you
on
kill a
them.
scorpion? You don't.
You step on them. They're only that big.
Yeah, but see, here's another
And
one.
if it gets you, you'll fucking know about it.
Oh, you
Actually,
burn.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking about, I'm going to bring up cockroaches. Now,
Yeah.
cockroaches,
Oh.
they're the ones that are supposed to survive a nuclear holocaust.
But if you stand them,
but-
they're dead.
But they
Look at them.
they won't survive being stepped on. So you think
Actually
there's something
do.
inherently wrong there?
But
They
look at
actually
them. It looks
do.
like they survived something.
Yeah, Dominic.
Cockroaches, the
do,
state bird
because
of Louisiana.
when you crush them, yeah, they actually reform. That's how they get into
Like
brick.
the Terminator. Like the Terminator.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. We once, what was it? A Taipan, I think it was. We ran over a
Oh.
Taipan, stopped the truck, went back, and it started slithering away. He got ran over. It didn't break its skin, so he still lived.
Mm.
Once you break a snake's skin, it'll die eventually.
Lizards have got the best protection. You grab it and it drops, lets its tail go and just runs off. It just regrows it.
Mm.
You run a
Little
gator
girl like
over,
that once.
you run a gator over with 16-wheeler and
You know-
it will die.
You know my ex-wife too, Joe. Sorry.
Yeah, anytime you got close to her tail, she'd drop it and run.
Yep.
You're right there, Paul.
Yep.
He tired.
Getting tired.
So the reason I muted y'all, I had to take a call from Johnny Droneflyer.
Oh, did you?
Oh,
he said, call me. And I answered and he says, you want this printer? He said, you want a printer? I said, no, I'm already dealing with one.
Well, what you do is you tell him, yeah, I'll give it to my son.
What printer is he offering?
The same, he's got the same one. But he printed a T-Rex that's a pencil holder, and it came out perfect. And he went to reprint it, and it's messing up. And see, that's what I'm saying. It's so arbitrary. You have it working, and then you go to print it the second time, and it don't work the same.
But that is what 3D printing is all about. Yeah, the Chinese are not going to let you mass produce things because they're going to put them out of business.
You got to fine tune every print. If you don't fine tune it,
so that means you could print a 3D printer.
You actually you can.
I'll put it to you this way.
I
printed that last night. I printed that last night and had no issue with it at all. All the different angles in it with the supports, no problem.
Did you not know you can actually print a 3D printer?
Well, let me ask you a question, Joe. Let me ask you a question. Where you live at, does your weather stay the same all the time?
No.
There you go.
But my house is a little drier right now because I got the heat on.
That's another point. There's no heat. There's no heating near your filaments, is there? No, like vents or anything.
Yeah, there's a fan. No. I know what you mean.
No, because that can affect your filament.
Walking past
right
it
now, let's see what it's doing.
But part of the year where Joe is, it's very humid and hot.
Yeah.
And he should be doing a temp tower to see or a flow rate.
Compared to New Jersey is much drier.
Really? Hey Google, turn off the living room TV.
Got it. Turning off the living room TV.
That's enough of that.
Wouldn't it have been funny? Wouldn't it have been funny if Google came back and said, "Get off your lazy ass and do it yourself"?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be funny?
I think she's been tempted.
There is a skit called Mrs. Brown's Boys.
Yep.
No, I don't know it.
That's
Never
the
seen
show.
it.
That's the show, bro. It's from England.
Yeah. It's very good.
Nah, I don't know it.
Funny as hell. Best show around, I reckon.
Yeah. He's getting a lot of backlash at the moment for his transgender.
Yeah, well, he
show.
would
And
because
it's like-
he started out before that shit was going on, you know?
The thing is, he's
mean-
doing it for a show. He's not actually that way inclined. It's just a
Right.
show.
Mm.
You know?
Think about it. He's an actor.
Look, if
They
people
act.
want to go bashing transgenders, go bashing them that going around Bible bashing and whatever about it. Go and deal with them. Those that just want to be dressing up and whatever in their own way, in their own room, in their own life, just trying to be private about it, leave them alone.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Look at me. Look at me.
Well,
That's
we're looking
another
at you,
show they
Tim.
do. Kath and
We
Kim,
know.
they used to be a good show too.
What you say? Yeah.
I wish they came back, but I don't know if they're still around or
Her name's Kathy.
Hey, Kath and Kim show.
Kathy Brown.
Kathy
It's
Brown.
not a girl who plays.
Come on, give her a
Oh,
rope.
it's
I
Brown's
got a rope.
daughter. I don't know.
Come on.
What is her
You
name?
look at wrong wall. You might be on a
Which
knee.
one?
I think her
His
name's
daughter.
Kathy in real life.
No. Her daughter.
Which program are we talking about?
Mrs. Brown's Boys.
Oh, okay. Yep.
It's
Yeah,
they're
his
all
daughter.
they're all family related.
His daughter on the show is actually his wife in real
Yeah.
life. Real.
Yeah, Kathy in the show, but
Very
they're all related. It's all one family.
Mm.
It's a good show, man. I loved it. When they toured Australia, it was pretty cool.
If it's so
But if you wanna-
popular, I'm surprised it hasn't blown up bigger. You know,
But if you want to actually talk about people that are really pissing people off at the moment, you've got Ricky Gervais and Dave Chappelle. I almost called
That's
him
it,
Dan
yeah.
Chappelle. Those two. Now, I reckon what they should do is get both of them to host the Golden Globes. That'll piss people off.
Yeah. Dave Chappelle has
That would be
always
interesting.
pissed off the news.
And that's what I love about it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I just
Dave
watched
Chappelle
the
took a hiatus of like 5 years or something, then he came back and he's still good. I like Dave
yeah,
Chappelle.
because Ricky Gervais
Oh,
had
I like that.
a new special
That's what-
out on Christmas Day, and that was funny.
Tim,
Mm.
Yeah, that's what Johnny printed, and when he tried to print it the second time, it
Mhm.
didn't want to print right. The bottom won't print right.
did he try the third time?
He's working on that now. He hasn't called up Carson yet.
All I gotta
He should have
say
been
is,
up.
all I gotta say, 3D printing isn't plug and play. No matter how you put it, you gotta fine
It seems to
tune.
be
It-
from what
it's-
I see, it seems to be
Unless you've got a
temperament.
bamboo.
It's
Because
plug and
everyone just
play.
needs to switch them on and print.
The only part
Was it
is
Night Train or Drone Rob said he went through a whole roll of filament before he got the setting right with a bamboo.
Yeah,
And the bamboo isn't a piece of cake either.
but I tell everybody, well, I was told when I first started, is learn your slicer. Learn the slicer over and over and over, and then start doing little prints.
The
like
only
that.
printer, after all the 3D printers I've had, the only one that's printed straight out of the box has been this G-Tech A20.
The only one that's usually like, you ever notice that the SD card comes with prints already?
Yeah.
They're the ones that come out. You start doing your own print, and it's like, oh shit, I got to tune it. Like
Yeah.
the questions I had for Mike and Sean, I always asked them, what's going on here? You go, all right, do a temp tower. Mika Steve used to like walk me through all this crap. There's a thing with the flow rate. He said, check the flow rate every print. And you got to. It's not plug and play.
Night Train.
But it's not.
Night Train, what are you up to anyway? Are you printing again still?
Night Train is always printing.
Yeah.
Always.
See, I only need my printer for printing things for the birds.
Don't they make these printers only to print so many times before the printer dies?
No.
No.
It's how you look
Something-
after them.
Something might go on it, like a heat sink or thermistor or
He's
something
18.
might go on it, but I had to change my motherboard in my Ender 3 after I connected the Raspberry Pi to it.
It wasn't expensive for the motherboard?
No, I still
Oh.
got an expert. Now they are. I think they're over $100. I'm not sure.
Yeah, the parts for this aren't that expensive. Cause I got that little, like I said, that little part that I just rounded off real quick, cause it was like the way it was. I only rounded off the edge of it because once you got past the edge, it went back to the same size. I just want to make sure that the filament didn't get hung up right there. And that part's $19, but if I bought that whole piece, that whole extruded piece, everything with the heat sink and everything, like $60.
But I wouldn't be modifying
That's
it.
the-
I would have did a process of elimination before I even touched anything like that.
Well, I did that the last 3 times I went through it. And the one place that is hanging up is that one place. Okay, you can see where it's like the gears are pushing it through, but it's like cooling down and it gets to that one point. And because it was on an angle, it was the same size, but like trying to say, well, maybe sharp on the edges. It seemed like it would push it and break off because of the edge. Now it's completely circular and it goes down to completely circular, but it's back to the normal size.
Have you leveled your bed manually?
I've done all of that, manually and regular.
Because the only way that would happen is probably, it sounds to me that the tip might have touched the bed. It might be too close. What's up, East Coast?
I'll tell you what the problem is, and this has been my biggest issue. It's when I rescale something. And when I rescale it, I have an issue with it. Unless I make it bigger. If I try to make it smaller,
So,
I get a
so-
jam.
so when you rescaled the things in the slicer, did you change any of the other?
No, because the way my slicer
No,
is made,
You got to.
is you could,
You got to. If you
when you drag it,
rescale a
everything changes.
project, if you rescale a project, you have to change other things on the slicer too.
Yeah, but if you look at it, when you rescale it, all of the figures change. They go down.
In other words, it's automatic.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's like you pull it down and you watch everything change.
There you go, JD.
On you.
Oh man, I had a lot of help though when I got into 3D printing. So
You're lucky.
Oh man.
You have people to help.
that's how I learned. I researched it before I got
I
into
did that.
it.
That's
That's the
nice.
ornament from a granddaughter. I put a little diamond in the store.
Like so.
Then I did this for her last night.
Oh, photos.
All right.
It did her name and everything perfect, no issue. And they got an elephant theme, so I did that. A little plate, with the elephant on it.
Mm-hmm.
All of that came out perfect. And everything, and then like all the stuff I did, I'm sending to get you, like the Michigan M,
Ooh.
that came out perfect, right?
Right, Rio's on the
This
cake.
one
Ready?
came out perfect.
How many prints do you do until you level the bed again? Do you level your bed every print?
Rio's back over it.
No. But I'm gonna start doing it about every third print or every second print.
Have you ever done a flow rate?
No.
Come on.
These are the little things that help your prints.
Joe's still new in 3D printing.
But that's why I gave him all them videos.
Yeah.
And
I'm
that's-
gonna go look to see the flow rate because
Hello, relentless.
Hey, Relentless.
I'm gonna go on there and read it.
Yeah.
But you see that was so intricate to make. It had stabilizations everywhere. Because
Kinda
it was
join
written
us.
over here with stabilization bars before up here, it had to go up both ways. And I mean, it came out perfect.
I used to get yelled at because I didn't do a flow rate every print. I used to get yelled at, do a flow rate. And then
Move the whole curtain.
it works. It helps.
He hadn't even gone all the way down to the floor.
What are you talking about, Laura? What?
Huh?
Shut up,
What?
Tim.
I heard something, but I'm not gonna, I don't know. Jesus Christ.
She and David are down on the floor. I don't know what they're doing.
Hey, rolling around.
What, trying to get birds in?
Oh,
Time to get what? What'd you say? I didn't understand you.
I
a
don't understand you all the time either.
It's a metaphor. We're trying to get the bird in.
A metaphor? Okay.
how you doing, Relentless?
Hello, Lisa. How are you?
Lisa,
Come on,
Lisa,
Tim,
Lisa.
Thank you.
Tim,
Tim.
say it.
What?
Say, how you doing?
How you doing?
Yes.
Turn it on.
Oh,
Oh, I
Lordy.
didn't know Gary was on.
Who is?
Jerry,
Oh, Gary. I don't know.
Brent Ariels.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Don's been on there since the start.
I think that's the only Gary that's in the community, isn't it?
As far as
Daddy.
I know.
Could be.
I don't know.
I don't know. Tim don't know much.
Shut up. Oh my God.
He ain't gonna help you.
Why wouldn't he help his son?
My dad never watches it. Well, that after me.
Mm.
Damn guy. He has enough going on in his life, you know.
Where did
Mm.
Justin go?
Oh, he just disappeared.
Disappeared.
Tim
He
upset
left.
him.
It's always that Tim upsetting people.
Maybe
Always.
Justin has a project, a honeydew project
Yeah.
Oh,
from
Poor
Sarah.
We, the playground we went to fly at today, Johnny, I mean, there's like 26, ball fields. And we were out in the parking lot and he decided to start flying acro with the Avata. So I'm watching him fly acro and he's going around the parking lot and I'm flying my Air 2S in back of us and I'm listening to this going and all of a sudden you hear like this. I said, "What'd you do?" He said, "It's just hit a tree." And then I said, "Where's that?" He said, "Oh, it's safe. It's good. It's good." And there was 4 Mexicans working, digging a ditch on one end of it. And one of them saw it and went running that way to try to grab it. And he got it back up in there. It never did hit the ground, right? So he's flying around, he gets it back. And he said, "That guy run over there." He said, "Yeah, he run over, probably try to get it for you." Like that. And he got it back and he started flying it again. And he's coming back and there's a fence behind us. And as he's coming back to go through the gate of the fence, I'm looking at the height and I'm saying, "Johnny, you're the same level of fence. I'm going through the gate." And he's so coming back and he's picking up speed, right? And I said, "You're too low and you're too far to the left." About that time, he hits the gate. The drone, the Avata went about 50 feet in the air, straight up. Wait, you ain't heard the best. I wish I had filmed this. It went up in the air like this, made a turn, and it made a complete spin out to a nosedive about 80 yards away into the grass. When it hit the grass on the side, I saw the bumpers fly one way. I saw the battery go out the other way, and I went, "It's down, bumpers gone, battery out," like that. And he said, "Where's it at?" I said, "Like way over there." But I mean, he went over there and picked it up. He was a good 80 yards from it, but it just completely. He said, "How in the hell it got way over here?" I said, "You tell me. You were flying."
Maybe he thought he went one way when he actually went the other way.
I think what happened is 'cause it was all acro. When it hit, he hit it, and when he tried to grab his control, he made it go that way. But he's got all of that on video. He says he's gonna put the crash out.
Oh,
Mhm.
I want to see that.
oh,
And then
That's
they had a
when he
big
added-
playground area. I was doing aerials above it with the Air 2S, and then I was gonna bring the Avata in there and just fly around in there. But there were a few kids, so I was watching the kids, and they were kind of moving to the way on the other side. So I had room to come in and do the front because I did the front, came in and did my little stuff underneath the front. Kids nowhere around, right? Come back around. I said, "Okay, they must have gone." And I go back down as I'm coming around the building. I look down. There's about 15 kids sitting there, and all I did was make a complete U-turn basically, and I skimmed the roof of that pavilion probably by about 2 or 3 inches to get away from it.
well, I don't blame you there. You're running.
But we had fun
Oh.
out there. I flew 5 Air 2S batteries and 3 Avata.
Oh, Johnny put it up. It says no Avatas allowed gate. What a stupid place for a gate.
Yeah, right. You said that?
Johnny already put it up an hour ago.
I gotta go look. I mean, I was waiting to see it.
I just put the link in the chat.
I got Yeah, I want to see this. Yeah, he was flying full acro. And Marcus Crawford called us and was talking to us, and they were talking about acro, and I said, I will not be peer pressured in acro. It will not happen.
How high video can the Avata go higher than 1080?
This might be it right here.
Can the Avata go higher than 1080p?
Wow. Oh yeah, you can go 400 with it. That was pretty good crash. The way it went up, it hit and just went all other way. Yeah, it could have been really bad, but he showed me his gimbal guard. He's got the Start RC one. It's got about 3
Ooh.
bins in it. Yeah,
He went sideways.
yeah. So I said it went straight up and then went sideways into the dirt.
He was only what, 4 feet off the ground? Maybe 2 feet.
It was about 4 feet when he hit, but it went up to about 40, 45 feet. But I found if you going through something and you happen to nick something with the Avata like that, it has a power surge. It realizes something's wrong, and it'll try to adjust, and it'll get a power surge and take off on you for a second. That's how I face planted a wall.
What was Johnny's reaction after he crashed?
He jumped up. He said, what did I hit? Hit the fence I told you about. He said,
That would have been an oh shit moment.
it's like a 6-foot fence gap, and he hit the thing.
Look at all these flood warnings.
Shit.
That ain't good.
Shit, you better go over to Dublin really quick.
Some of that looks like
Send
it's-
life raft. We're going under.
Yeah, go to Dublin quick.
They've got it worse. They've got it worse than us. This is just England. They don't cover Wales and Scotland and Ireland.
It looks like it's along like either main roads or rivers.
Yeah, it's the rivers.
Yeah.
We've had 2 months worth of rain in 4 hours.
Wow.
That's what we had about last week.
Yeah, I was just going to say, just like Queensland.
They predicted the rain
They
to be
didn't
light
predict it
rain.
here.
They said it was going to be light rain, but it's ain't been anything but.
Well, because the other week they predicted us to get an inch of rain, but we end up getting 4. And then about a week ago, we got about 7 inches of rain in less than 48 hours.
But now the whole of the UK is underwater. It's a good time to tell them the next few days, no more rain because it's now going to freeze.
Yeah.
So tomorrow we're going to live on an island of ice.
Well, we're still in we're still on the heat wave up here.
No, send some of that heat down here, please.
Yeah.
I would love
Yeah.
to.
Laura, time to get
Box it
out the
up. I
ice.
can thaw the ice and flood the country again.
Well,
Tell
it's 10
Laura
a.m.
it's time to get out the
and
ice skates.
It's already 28 Celsius. at 10
Well,
a.m.
we're on 23 at the moment.
It's crazy.
The worst bit is at the moment they're closing the Thames gates, the Thames flood gates, and if the rain continues at its same level, we're going to go under because we get sacrificed by the Thames gates. They save London, but we go under.
How far are you
You gotta
from
save
the river?
London.
What? How far are we from London?
No, the river.
From the river? I could probably throw a stone and hit the edge of it.
So a few 100 yards or
Uh,
200 feet?
about a few hundred
Yards?
feet.
What's yards?
Okay.
What's this yards and feet thing? Get with the program. You know, get with the
Haven't heard
modern
that in a long
times.
time.
Get with
Well,
the
put-
21st century.
We'll put it this way: when me and Laura was at the bus stop earlier, the rain was that heavy, we could pick up a pebble and skim it across the road.
I bet once in a while Tim's been there.
What?
I bet Tim's been in that similar situation at some point.
Actually, we could have used him earlier. He
We
could have
flooded.
stood at the side of the road and lifted his
Walked
arms.
across.
Yeah, and split the water so we could walk across without getting our feet wet.
That was Moses, not Jesus.
That
Jesus
was
can do it
Moses.
as well.
No, I can turn water
Jesus
into
walked
wine.
across water.
Well,
I
here you
can
go.
turn
Come on.
water-
Well,
I
come
can turn
over
water
here,
into
turn
wine.
all this water into wine. Everyone will drink it up. Sorted.
What is that there, Joe?
But Tim, you'll appreciate this.
What's
My
that?
son was laying on the bed in the back on the phone looking at videos yesterday. And I walked
no.
up and said, "You see this little needle thing?" I said, "This is the needle I got to go ahead and try to clear any kind of jam, right?" I said,
Yeah.
"It looked like an acupuncture needle. Let me see if it works." And I went like I was gonna hit him with it. He said, he jerked out the way. He said, "Man, don't you hit me with that." I said, "Come on, let's see if it hurts. Just tell me if it hurts. Let's see." I said, "I'll just put it in and twist it a little bit. Go get a battery and hook it up." And he goes,
Oh,
"Don't you
damn.
do it." He says, "All I'm telling you is you stick it in me, I'm gonna kick you."
Those things are
If you
short.
stick it in
I
me,
tell you
I'm
what,
gonna kick
Joe.
you.
Yeah,
For sure.
that's polite because that fucking thing hurts.
It does.
Yeah, I said, "Come
I
on,
got
man." I
about
said, "Let me
7
just,"
of them.
I said, "I'll go get a 9-volt battery. We'll put a little clip on it and see if it, after I stick it in, I'll put it against it and see if you feel."
Well,
damn.
certainly wake him up.
He looked at me and he was sitting there real calm. But every time I got close to him, he kind of move a little bit. Is I'm just telling you, you stick me with it, I'm gonna kick you.
Yeah, those things are short. I got extras
Come
of
on, man.
everything. It's out in the living room though.
At one point,
Yeah,
I
it
thought he
didn't
was going
come
to
with
say,
it. It did not
Yeah.
come with this. I wound up buying a little kit with about 6 of them in it, or 8 of them in it.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if they.
Mine's twice. The one I got for my print is twice as long, and I don't know why. Fucking evil.
What
I'm
were you
wondering
saying,
if
Andrew?
they're charging them for as a specialty tool. They charge
what?
they charge per needle, and it's a special. They consider it a specialty tool.
Oh yeah. My son, like the Marine Corps son, his degree is kinesiology, so he was working at Store Fitness, and I went in there. That's why I had my knee after my knee replacement. They had all the rehabilitation on it, and he was trying to get me to do have Kate do acupuncture on it. He said what they do is they put the needles all up in the area, and then they put little electrodes on them and throw the electrodes into it like that. He said you feel amazing when because he had a problem with his shoulder. He couldn't lift it, and she hit him with about 15 needles. And when they finished, he was moving like nothing was wrong with it.
Yeah.
And
I
she's
wanna
a good
try
friend of
that
the
out.
family. She'll do it for nothing at our house, and that's right next to his in-laws. But I couldn't get it. I wanted to look at my shoulder, but I couldn't do it because she was having a C-section for her 3rd or 4th son.
Damn.
So I have to wait till I see her on the 20th.
I got to see it. I got to see one of those done. They were pretty cool.
Mark,
But
you may have
so
had a
C-section-
year's worth of rain, yeah, but you live up in the north, where the old ladies skip with the shopping. We
Up
live down
north.
south, where just a little raindrop and they go into panic mode.
well, certain weather and people go crazy, and if it changes by a lot, then people go quiet.
Let me tell you about the last 24 hours that me and Laura have had. Yesterday, we got off the bus and they were just taking in the cones for replacing the traffic light that got bulldozed a couple of months ago. Right? Car crashed into it, right?
Oh,
Went into the shop. We come out. There was an almighty bang. We looked out. Traffic light's gone. Right? They've taken it. another car's gone into it. Yeah, 2 buses had to swerve. A taxi nearly went. We walked over, looked down the road. There was another police car dealing with another car crash on the other side of the road, and an ambulance dealing with a stabbing.
Yeah.
Right. So then the fire brigade turned up to that incident. We got on the bus. The poor young girl had an epileptic seizure because of all the blue lights everywhere. Today, we found someone's earpods, right? So we contacted them to return them on the bus, and he sort of sped to go across the roundabout, and the car coming the other way had the same idea, and he nearly went head on. And everybody on the bus got thrown.
That's crazy.
I think they're trying to tell us something. Stay indoors.
My son was working last night, and they got a call of a possible 20, which was an accident, hitting a tree on one of these roads up in Covington. And it wasn't his call, it was another guy's. And he was talking to his girlfriend. He says, I'm going to go roll on that one. And she says, well, it's his. Why can't Tally just take it? He said, because he's never done a drunk 98 test. And chances are that's what it is, because there's not many trees up there. If somebody hit a tree, it means it's possible that it's because they were drunk, right? So he gets up there. It was a 2008 F-150, and he showed me the picture of this thing. It was almost cut in half, and it was wrapped. The front end was wrapped around the oak tree, like that. The woman that was inside, 54-year-old woman, she didn't have a seatbelt on. The only thing that saved her was the steering wheel was actually bent in half, broken half where she hit it. She had a broken sternum, broken arm, broken clavicle, almost bit her tongue off. She said she was completely loaded, like that. Had 3 32-ounce daiquiris sitting on the seat. She's lucky she's alive. And then she went.
Somebody was watching over her.
Oh, I'm telling you. Then they were bringing her to the hospital, and she's at the hospital, and she's saying, "Well, y'all gonna tow my car so I can know where to." He said, the least thing you got to worry about, you're getting ready to go into surgery. He says her arm was doing like a jigsaw, and she said, "I don't want surgery." She said, "You don't have a choice." Like that. So she was she had felony drunk driving. All other charges, and she had to go into surgery, and she was under arrest, so she wasn't going home.
I bet one of them was
actually
reckless.
she was under arrest, but because she was injured, the jail won't take her. She got to be cleared, so they just write her a summons. So
I bet it was reckless driving as well.
Oh, I'm telling you. But her car, I mean, I've seen accidents bad, but
how do you know it was reckless driving, not just bad parking?
Yeah.
The truck is almost in half, David.
Yeah, but it's still gonna be bad parking.
How do you park a truck?
The front frame was actually wrapped around the oak tree.
So
the other month we had a bus that pulled into the bus station, and the bus driver completely missed the brake pedal and hit the accelerator and went straight through the bus station. He took out 2 massive concrete bollards.
When I was learning how to drive, I pulled into my grandmother's driveway and didn't stop fast enough and hit the porch.
What the heck was that? Go away. Had some tea and some crumpets, and I hit the stop post.
Well, a number of years ago, not far from where I live, there's a little strip mall. In the strip mall, there's AT&T.
I heard the strip.
Yeah, I heard that
strip
too.
mall. It's what they call it.
The question is, why did Tim turn his camera off when you mentioned strip?
In a car, they mistook
that was quick, Tim.
The gas, the brake, and they drove straight into AT&T.
AT&T.
Yep. They were closed for about 4 days.
They should have ran into the office. Oh my God. I'll probably have hair of the dog very shortly, boy. Woo!
Well, about a year ago, I think it was North Carolina. I heard somebody did the same thing into the DMV.
Cool. See, don't drink and drive.
Smoke, smoke, blow, and fly.
No, they drove right into the building.
Damn. Damn. Oh my God. Who else is live tonight?
Ken here and then
Uh,
Tammy.
Yeah.
Ken here and then
Tammy.
Tammy.
Oh, Tammy's on. Oh my God.
Yep.
I gotta
Yep.
watch it because
1 o'clock. 1 o'clock 1 o'clock is your time.
What is it, East?
Eastern 7. No, she'll be on at 10 p.m. Sorry. It's a
We're all
rough
confusing.
week.
Huh?
That's 3 a.m. our time, yeah.
Yeah, she goes on after Ken. And this is the After Ken show.
Used to be Gary went on after.
No, he's before. He was on an hour
He does an
ago.
hour before the hour.
Yeah, he
before
was
the
on an hour
hour.
ago.
Yeah,
He
right.
finished. He's just finished.
I keep forgetting about his.
Oh,
Well,
what's
I'm
that?
That's
usually
where
at work.
Donald went, is it?
Yeah, that's where Donald went.
Dominic
I'm
is
usually at work
is
when all these
is
shows
it-
go.
isn't Gary only on once a month or
Once every second week.
every 2 weeks?
Yes. Doo-doo.
So I'm gonna try to put the Air 2S and Nevada together on one video. Cause I'm only gonna have a little bit of Nevada footage. Cause
Yeah.
90% of the time I was just flying around having fun with it, not worry about it.
Mm-hmm. Tomorrow should be a good show. Oh, there goes Andrew.
Yep.
Something must have came up on his laptop. Oh no, he had somebody come in.
Hopefully the tree fell and knocked him out. Get that tree down.
No, it looks like somebody came in. He took his headphone off and watching them.
Yeah, he was doing something with his headphone.
Yep.
And that's another point. Laura, get that darn tree down.
Yeah, go ahead. Push it.
Hey, David, my tree's been up for going on 4 years.
I haven't had a tree in 15 years. Yeah.
Right. Dominic, tree, yay or nay?
Tree?
Christmas tree. Do you have a Christmas tree?
No.
Thank you. Right. I'm siding with the Australians on this. No tree.
I've got a picture of one. That's close enough.
Mind you, I suppose over there you guys have to have palm trees, don't you? Instead of Christmas trees.
Probably, yeah.
You can't put up a Christmas tree in the middle of the summer. Could you imagine how much water you would need?
Mm.
Nope.
Might as well
I'll
just
do
set
that.
fire to your property.
We got enough trees on this property. You know. We got enough wood for the next 3 years, trouble. Pretty good.
We're 47 degrees right now. We're supposed to go down to 40 overnight. And then we have a cold front coming through tomorrow at around noon. That's supposed to drop us down to in the 30s again. So the highest we're gonna have probably between now and Sunday is what it is right now. And then Monday with another cold front coming through. And between Friday rain and Monday rain, they're saying 5 to 6 inches of rain.
Hmm.
74 Fahrenheit here.
What would mine be? I'm at 20. Right, so I'm at 84 Fahrenheit right now.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
It's not really that causes the heat, it's the humidity. Fucking crazy.
Yep. I'm just checking what the humidity is here.
But the good thing is I haven't had the flu in a long time. I probably had it once or twice since I've been here. I used
We're
to
up
get
at
it like
74%.
You used to get the flu all the time?
Yeah, 2 or 3 times a year during winter.
Really?
Yep. Since I've been here, I've only had it once or twice. That's in 21 years now. Oh. Well, it'll be 21 years in February.
Next month.
Yep. 'Cause I arrived here on Valentine's Day.
About 5 weeks away.
Well, let me tell you about common sense. This is why I'm still wondering how my middle son is a lieutenant in the Marine Corps. Okay, he flew back yesterday, got back, and I said, "When are you coming back? I know the wedding is the 18th of February. What day are you coming back?" He says, "I'll fly in the 12th." I said, he said, "The what?" He said, "The 12th." I said, "So you're gonna fly into New Orleans on Mardi Gras Eve?" And he goes, "Oh, I didn't think about that. I didn't think about that." And I said, "You got your ticket?" He goes, "No." I said, "So now you're paying more than you would cost."
Yeah, you would.
I said, "You're
Yeah.
paying, I would push it back to after Mardi Gras. Just come in another day. Just kill it a couple of days."
Yeah.
And he said, "Well, let me look for it." So he found a ticket into New Orleans, and it was the cheapest he could find was a 304, which isn't bad for the day before Mardi Gras from North Carolina. And I said, "Well, that's pretty good." I said, "But have you thought about flying into Gulfport, Mississippi, or Baton Rouge and get away from New Orleans?"
Why
He
don't you
just said
just
he
drive?
booked it through.
Why
Well,
don't you
he's
just
not.
drive?
Well, the car's down here. He's got other cars staying up there because they're driving from here to Jacksonville, and then they're going to the Bahamas, then they're going back to North Carolina after they
Okay.
get married again. But he told me, he said, yeah, he checked. I said, check with Baton Rouge and check with what you call it. I said, because you're getting in late at night, you don't want to come in New Orleans at midnight. Not
Oh no.
not Mardi Gras night. I said, because it's gonna be crazy. I said, and I can't come pick you up because at 4 o'clock in the morning I gotta be leaving to go to New Orleans.
Yeah.
So he just texted me and he said he saved $50 on the plane ticket. He's going into Baton Rouge, and he said he doesn't have to deal with the traffic. He'll get in after Baton Rouge does all that crap. So that's good.
Well, it's gonna snow. It's snowing pretty hard over there, wasn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Well, they still close it off, right? Mardi Gras, they
What was
close
that?
off the streets and
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah. Background
Everything's closed
interference,
off.
see?
That sounded like Paul Hodges talking about snow.
Yeah, it did.
Mm.
Sounded like Paul Hodges.
Dude,
Was somebody
it's been a while
playing
since I've been down
David must be messing with us.
I'm on. Oh, I can't say what I'm on. I'm on. I'm downloading files.
It came from David.
I'm using torrents.
It's
illegal.
I think the last time I was at Mardi Gras
I know
was
nothing about that.
shit 35 years ago. I think it was.
Different
Yeah,
Mardi
I
Gras.
remember that.
Whole different Mardi Gras.
Yeah, that's
Mm.
what a friend of mine's been saying.
Yeah. It's a different
Okay,
Mardi Gras
everybody, I
here.
think I'm going to call it.
Right, was that genuine or
Solid.
was that someone else?
Who are you calling?
That was real.
Okay,
Hey,
then.
Jim, thanks for being here, buddy.
He's printing good.
Always
Have a
good
good-
to see you. You know, you're always welcome here.
Well, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Uh,
Thank you.
and Joe, good luck with the printer.
See you
It's
on the next
printing
one.
okay. It's about finished. I printed a
And
I
Joe,
printed
Joe,
a bitchy just to make sure it worked.
Joe, watch those
Joe.
videos I sent you. Watch the
I'm gonna
video.
watch one, then I'll watch another tomorrow.
Dominic, have a good one. David, hey, you take care, my friend.
Yeah, catch